Hope you're feeling better. Well, somewhat. You're probably still going to hear me hack up a lung at least once tonight. In fact, now that I've mentioned it, not even that bad. Hopefully by tomorrow, when I have to be, screaming at people and running around, and also being in charge of a bunch of people screaming at people and running around, I'll be, plateaued, I'll be good. But for right now, I'll live. And, that's the most important part, is being alive. Number one rule of streaming, you can't do it if you're not alive. So tonight, we're doing something real special, and it's probably something that I'm just going to do whenever I got the chance all throughout the month of October. As you may know, I've been talking about how I manage a haunted house, and I'm not just like a manager. I don't just sit there, I started at the bottom. I hired in 2009 as just an actor in the corn maze, and I worked my way to the top. And even though I'm a manager, I still, run around and scare people. Not constantly, I don't have a set spot, because I also have to manage people. I handle some of the makeup. I handle little bits of the maintenance. I basically put the whole damn house together, me and the owner, this year. So I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, right. So I've been looking forward to this season all year. And I figure I can pass it on in my streaming as well, So, oh yeah, my horsies, Ranger like the horsies. Yeah, for anyone who isn't in my inner circle, let me share real quick something that I built this year. We have a new area between where the clowns and the freak show are and where the first house ends, which we've taken to calling the Midway. And I built a couple of displays out on the Midway. Let me show these off. One, oh my god, that's a big image. Let me scale that down so you can actually see it. Jesus, fit to screen. So that one is a petting zoo. As you can see, the horsies have been eating their horsey food, and they're in very good shape. And to fill in some more space, I did a knife throwing act thing. Let me fit that to screen. I had a lot of fun with this one. I mean, it's so simple, too. I mean, we've literally just got a skeleton. It's literally just a skeleton zip-tied to some hooks that were already in the wall, with a target spray-painted behind it, and a bunch of broken, bladed props stuck through the slats in the wall to make it look like they were thrown at the wall. Oh no, it's escaping, yeah! The terror elf is escaping from betwixt the pictures. Oh, you just meant the picture was escaping. No. And for anyone who, just for the hell of it, let me show a picture of, well, I haven't even done this character yet this year because his face has not come in. And, I kind of didn't want to do him without the face, but where is he? Where is he? There he is. So there's good old yours truly. This was taken a couple of years ago, I think. Lobster Man. Come on, that's not a lobster. It's, those are sheep ribs that I've lovingly glued to my fingers and then made to appear. They're all gory. It's like, it was inspired by the head crab zombies. How their hands are all like bony dagger claws. That was what that was supposed to be. Emery boards hate him. Yeah. But, I digress. So the first game I wanted to touch on tonight is one that I reference a lot. I make all sorts of jokes about this game, but I've never really played it past the hilarious intro sequence. Now, I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. I don't know about the content of this game. I may at some point have to frantically get it off the screen because I don't know if there's maybe like terrible 3D rendered boobs in it at some point. I don't think there are. But if there are, get ready to panic. It's called Hell, a Cyberpunk Thriller. I have just always found this game hilarious. I somehow stumbled into the name of it back in college. I'd never heard of it before. I stumbled into this name and I looked up the intro sequence and it was so fucking funny that I couldn't stop laughing. The idea behind it is ostensibly that they discover in the cyberpunk future that hell is actually a real place, and so they start sending criminals to hell for their crimes. Like they build a prison in hell and send them to it or something. It's ridiculous. Love every minute of it. So let me just set up this hotkey real quick, and we'll try and make this happen. It sounds awesome, actually. Well, I guess it sounds like something that could be done well, and in fact, I've heard that this maybe is actually like a pretty decent game. But just once we see it, just watch the intro sequence and tell me that you don't think that it suddenly sounds a lot less cool. Anyways, let's fade this alpha out. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Yep, hotkeys are working. Okay, so we'll do some mountain magic here. Not like as in magic from a mountain, but as in like mounting magic. Mount C. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Durpat. Install. Starball, hole in one. Wait a minute. Are there previews for other games on this? No. According to this, there are 2 other games available on this disc. Well, what the hell? Let's hit the star ball and get a hole in one by pressing number 1 and installing the game we set out to play. 22.188 megabytes of free hard disks. I don't know if I can spare that. Man, let me turn up the cycles. Hell, a cyberpunk thriller. Normally with these, I like immediately put them into full screen, but I'm literally leaving this as it is right now because I'm I gotta be ready at a moment's notice to click that X if there's actually like boobies in this, because I really don't know. I really don't know. I seem to recall that in the beginning there's a scene where like the protagonist wakes up in bed with his wife, but I can't remember if there's like bad 3D boobs or not. And if that's the only bad 3D boobs, I might just try and skip over it and keep going. We'll have to see. Again, I know very little about this game. Take-Two Interactive Software, more like take your fucking time. I got it at 20,000 cycles, and it's just dragging on and on. I see something I keep seeing flickering down here, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's installing a new file. Okay, it is not frozen. It is in fact installing. So just gotta wait. Drive-by installing, yeah. Hell.ml. Good to know. Here we go. You will now configure hell for your computer's hardware. Oh boy. Unfortunately, doesn't look like any real high-end audio available here for the music, but, well. Okay, how do I do save and exit with just the key? I guess I'll click in and whatever. Type hell or heck. In case your mom is watching you at the command line, you're not allowed to type. Let me see if this mentions why it has a secondary shortcut called heck. There's apparently multiple characters in this. Combat. Neat. Maybe this is going to be a good game. I don't know. Good luck. Have fun. Remember, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Hee. There's no explanation in that README as far as I can see for why there is a secondary shortcut. So I'm going to really quickly just pop into the directory and see what the difference is. Because if it's like a censored version or something, like all it does is just run. Heck is a batch file. Hell is a .com file. So there's no difference, as far as I can tell, anyway. So let's get ready to get danged to heck. Excuse you. Game Tech? The people who did all those fucking, like, game show games for the Super Nintendo? Sure, alright. Hell. by Take-Two Interactive Software. Oh, it's pink, the spookiest color of all. Hell, starring Dennis Hopper? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Get the fuck out of town. This is like fucking Ripper. Grace Jones, I've heard that name. I think I've heard that name anyways. And introducing Buster Maxwell and Natalie Baker. Well, I'd bust her Maxwell, if you know what I mean. This is why I thought maybe this wouldn't be a quality game. Why is the face from Mars in hell? A large Satan eats you, yes. It's a very rocky esophagus, though. Very tiny video. What the? Spasibo! It was the most Russian demon face I've ever seen. I'm sorry. Oh no. We're going through the poo gas tunnel now. The tunnel of poo gas and solid steel pubic hairs. Okay, no boobies. I think we're in the clear, actually.
Vocabulum aciris, ominous venere obgenitor.
My God, that was a terrifying dream. You had it too?
Yes, the same one. The descent into hell.
I need a stiff drink after that nightmare.
Into the Doctor Who door? What the? The spastic Zapdos appears. What is this now? What?
Scrub teeth. Look out!
Hiya! Whoa! Alright, I mean, come on, that was pretty cool. Is that an... Oh, she's bottomless! Good thing her butt was so blocky you could barely tell it was there.
There'll be more of them. Let's get out.
Oh no, she's wearing panties anyways. Residence music video, the game. Boo, boo, boo. It's the exact same drums as Evil Incarnate from Spear of Destiny / Doom 2. Which in turn, I found out, takes a lot from... What the hell was that song? Am I Evil by Diamond Head, which is, I've discovered, is a great song. I've upped the cycles like double what they were. Okay, I'm gonna full screen it now. I'm gonna full screen it on the premise that there will be no butts or boobs. So let's check this out. Oh, we can choose, or we can escape. We can click the escape button and get out of here. So do we want Johnny Rubberface or his favorite gal pal? What do you think? I think this guy's probably Dennis Hopper. So I'm going to pick him, regardless of what you guys are about to say. It just occurred to me, I want to get my money's worth. I doubt we'll be finishing this tonight, but I'm going to get my money's worth. I'm going to go with the guy that may be Dennis Hopper.
You're going to hell.
You're going to hell! Amazing.
The heroic Rachel Brock.
Oh yeah, in the background we have our hacker character. We've already got a Decker in our squad. This is literally an art mannequin. Why do they have a giant statue of an art mannequin? That's like, oh, look at how postmodern I am. Oh. Okay, here's our interface. If you touch the top of the screen, you get this. DC map. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming this takes place in Washington, D.C.? Either that or it's a map that uses direct current, so don't plug it in, because that's alternating current and you'll fry it. Replay. Use, give, examine, which is a crosshair. Inventory. Game? Can we play another game? Oh, this is just like save, restore. Okay, well, let's save our massive amount of progress. I guess let's I think Ranger's right. Let's try to sit on this balsa wood couch here.
The noble Gideon Ashanti.
What? I right-clicked on either the couch or the guitar, and a woman says, "The noble Gideon Ashanti," and then the music changes. I'm very confused.
The pad of a cybertech artist. You get the idea that the occupant is apt to strum the guitar while working on the computer. The art from around the world
How?
gives the impression that he's well-traveled, too.
No.
In more ways than one.
No. How does one work at a computer while strumming a guitar? Both of those are activities that require two hands. Okay, maybe you can use a computer with one hand. Maybe. But the guitar, you need to hold it and strum it. Unless he's doing some really janky-ass shit where, like, he's got the guitar, like, body wedged up under his chin. Between, like, his chin and his leg. And he's strumming with one hand while he keyboards with the other hand. Play the guitar with your feet. Ah! There you go. And as for, yeah, all of his wonderful art, like this giant art mannequin and literally nothing else. He's very well-traveled. I'm more well-traveled than this fucker. What is this now?
The pad of a cybertech artist.
Nope, I've heard this already. You must be holding an object. To hold an object, left-click an object in the room, or select an object from your inventory. Okay. Do I have anything in my inventory to start with? I don't. Oh, I see. My character's name is Gideon Ashanti. And her name is Rachel Brake. Oh no, it's Brack. Oh, hell, Brack! I can't do a good Brack while I'm sick. I did, however, find out that I do a ridiculously good Johnny Cash while sick. You know, like, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and I had to change a tire, etc. So, can I turn on this hi-fi? There's like nothing I can interact with here. Nothing. Oh wait, what is this? I'm stealing his box of, it appears to be like a little plastic hamster cage full of peas. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the key to Dante's apartment. Oh, guys. I'm Gideon. My friend's name is Dante. It's a game called Hell. Get it? Get it? It's good writing, get it?
The electronic key to Dante's apartment.
I guess I gotta talk to this sad sack, don't I?
At least you're out of your underwear. You're lucky the hand didn't pick
What?
you up on indecency charges.
Why has he glued sushi to his forehead?
So what's the flowchart?
Those are just fucking octopus tentacles that he has glued to his forehead.
Team tries to nuke us in the middle of the night, only we got lucky and stuffed them. The question, of course, is what have we done to earn midnight execution?
Damn it, we're ARC employees. We enforce the laws. We believe in what the hand's doing, even though they step over the line sometimes.
Maybe they nailed you for being soft on rogue techs like me. Any other ARC agents would have pulled my plug by
This
now.
animation is
That would
state
get
of the
us
fucking
clean.
art.
Maybe a rebuke, but we could have told him you were a singer with data on other hackers. A few months ago, we tagged some would-be deck jocks that were programming an illegal C-space. Let a couple of kids...
Tech jocks programming an illegal C-space.
They wouldn't scrub us over something like that.
I know the two of you are straight lines, but even you can't believe that transgression's only for the wicked. This is a tyranny, man. A government with supreme power.
Clearly, the first move is to learn what the hand has, or thinks it has, on us.
What?
If it were me, my first move would be to a 787 heading to Africa.
Someone did this and said, yep, that's good enough.
A little rough, but the hand don't reach that far yet.
Who does
No
that?
way. We aren't running.
She's right, Dante. We've spent our lives
Nobody
enforcing this government's laws.
does that while
I
they're
won't own it all as
talking.
a fugitive.
Unless they're like
We're getting some answers
being
even if
electrocuted.
we have to go to Celine Solix to get him.
Where do we start? Do you think we
I
can
love
trust
Gideon's
Frank Jersey?
empty notepad document
Of course we can.
belt buckle,
Who's
by the
Jersey?
way.
He's an art captain, our superior. I've never known him to act on political motives, just the opposite. He's taken great risks defending people from corrupt busts. Lives in Georgetown. He would have the official email on our scrub.
Nick Cannon. He's jacked into the Voice of God news nets almost constantly. He's one of the few people who get the news before it's run through the Decency Council's censors. Fortunately, he owes us for overlooking some information theft.
Oh
Don't
god.
you two arrest
Because they discovered
anybody?
hell is real,
We figured he was a good
then that
person
means
to have
heaven
on
is real, and that means that everyone went into a panic and now we
You
live
two
in some
have to
sort of
stroll right into
moralistic,
Voice of
like
God
ultra-Christian
headquarters on the wall.
hellhole.
It's too risky.
Nah, Voice is usually low security, and we don't plan on using the front door. So that's it. Cannon and Jersey. Not much. I wouldn't trust anyone else not to turn us in.
I might be able to fill your need. I know someone with links to the front. don't
I
know how
might be able to
desperate
fill
you
your
are or
need.
whether you have any
I
faith
have a
left in the
flashlight full of
system,
jello
but
that
you
I
wanna
keep in
see
a
what the
pocket
other
for
side
such
has to offer.
emergencies.
It's funny, almost. A week ago, we would have busted you for telling us that.
I won't mention him again, but if you're looking for new friends, his name's Aldous Xenon. You can find him in a bodega in Chinatown near Gallery Place. I'll
A
pass your names to
bodega in
him. He's a little
Chinatown.
rough, not your usual type, but you can trust him.
We'll keep it in mind. We certainly need all the
Yes,
help
we're gonna
we
go
can
to a
get.
bodega in
Don't feel me
Chinatown,
I owe you two for not
and then go to the
speaking.
Italian restaurant
You
below
always
it
have a
and
hiding place
order
here.
some.
Take that extra key over there. It's yours. I'll search the background network, see if anything's being rapped out about your case.
Order some Ethiopian food. I wish right now, this is the first stream I've ever done where I've wished that I had a webcam. Because I would spend the rest of the stream just rocking my head back and forth while talking in order to illustrate how wonderful that animation really was. Very convincing. A++. Somebody look up for me, by the way. Somebody look up for me. who Dennis Hopper plays in this. Is Dennis Hopper Gideon? Because if so, I think this is his worst performance. And I've seen Super Mario Brothers, the movie. He was not proud of that one, but I think this might be worse. Can I use the key on Dante himself? No. No, please don't go. I didn't mean to go no, I can't cancel this action. It's gonna make me talk to him again. Dennis Hopper plays Pazuzu, according to Wikipedia. Oh my god. Well, I know, however far we get, I want to meet Pazuzu, because holy shit. He's listed as a supporting character, but gets top billing. Wow. I thought it would maybe be like how Christopher Walken got top billing in Ripper, even though he wasn't the main character, but like it sounds to me like Pazuzu is not nearly as much of a character as Walken's character was. What am I doing? How do I get out of this room? Our guy is Buster Maxwell. Oh, I see. How do I get out of this spacey New Age artist's apartment? Do I follow the red carpet here? Oh, wait, now she's coming. Buster Maxwell is a great name, yes, I agree. What? Did I have done something wrong. There we go. He was just like, he was stuck. He was somehow stuck on nothing.
The pad of a cybertech artist.
Can I oh, now I can examine things.
At last, a friendly face. Dante Scrivener, underground hacker and amateur philosopher, grants you safe haven in his apartment. You never turned him in, although he is guilty of minor misuses of technology, because he has kept you informed.
Wait, Buster Maxwell was also in Ripper?
Have become friends over the years.
No fucking way. Well, who was he in Ripper? Oh god, please tell me he was the John Stamos-looking guy who worked for Falconetti. Maximum Kane. I don't remember who Maximum Kane was in that game. Yeah, Spoonie, same here. I don't know who the fuck Maximum Kane is. Do I have to talk to this fucker again? Because, like, I wasn't really paying attention the first time. No, it literally just dumps me away from him. I can't. I know a lot of people don't like it when, you know, their viewers backseat them. But at this point, if somebody wants to tell me, like, look up a walkthrough and tell me, how the fuck I get out of Dante's New Age artist hipster pad?
The heroic Rachel Brock. The heroic Rachel Brock.
I was hoping maybe I could switch control to her, and maybe she had something I could do. I don't know, do I have to fucking, like, give him back the key to his apartment to do something here?
I can't give this thing away.
I can't give him back the key to his apartment. The walkthrough doesn't tell you how to leave the apartment. You You gotta be fucking kidding me. The one pertinent bit of information. Maybe the door in the back. What door? I've been trying to click this. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything.
The pad of a cybertech...
Like, I thought I had something when I clicked over here. Because she walked over here the first time I did this. We live here now. Yeah, Ranger, you're right. We... This is unbelievable. So guys who thought this sounded like a cool story, what do you think so far?
The pad of a
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
If we could escape from the hell of this apartment, it might have some potential. I guess. Ranger, use your powers of deductive reasoning to look up a YouTube long play and see how the fucking guy leaves this first room. Because this is unbelievable. The only things I can interact with... The only thing I can interact with is the key, which I can't do anything with.
That
Are you...
doesn't work.
DC map. The thing that I literally pointed out at the top of the stream. Fuck me, of course. Wow. The graphics of 2095 are unbelievable. So, where should we go, guys? We have, we can go to Arlington. We can go to the Pentagon. Apparently we can just fucking waltz right into there. Georgetown, Captain Jersey's Kitchen, the Watergate. We can go to Watergate, guys! Foggy Bottom. The Foggy Bottom boys. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. DuPont Circle, Farragut North, the Mall. Is that like the Mall of America we're talking about? Probably. McPherson Square, Federal Triangle. That's where that's where all those congressional interns turn up missing. Get it? Because Gallery Place / Chinatown. We were supposed to meet somebody in Chinatown, I remember. Judiciary Square. L'Enfant Plaza. Go to the Capitol and beat up Mitch McConnell. I hope to God that by 2095 Mitch McConnell will be dead. And that he's not some sort of, like, lich. I mean, God forbid. At this point, it wouldn't surprise me if, like, the news media reported tomorrow, like, Mitch McConnell discovered to have soul stashed in offshore account. Federal Center, Southwest. Union Station. Oh, that's where Donnie's apartment is. We're already there. And Capitol South. He's a turtle. Those live forever. God damn it, Ranger. So I guess we're going to Chinatown, because I remember vaguely somebody told me to go there and meet a guy. But no, I clicked it. I absolutely clicked it. How do I have to, like, go one space at a time? Where can I go? Okay, well, I figured out that there's a map. How do I use it? Do I have to put this fucking key away, maybe? If it's that, I'm gonna punch somebody. I can't get out of here. We found the map, but it doesn't do anything. Nothing I click. Oh, wait! I double-clicked something. Oh! Only places with a thing in caps underneath it can you go to. Okay, I get this now. I guess that makes sense. You can see the locations before you actually know of anywhere specific to go. Let's go to Captain Jersey Kitchen then, I guess. John Madden? Ba-da-dun, da-da-dun, ba-da-dun, da-da-dun. Let's check this out. Let's check out Captain Jersey's Kitchen.
Where better to go when you're on the run? The kitchen of a cop. A safe, warm, middle-class place to discuss the fact that someone is trying to hunt you down and kill you.
Oh, I get it. It's irony. Let's examine Captain Frank.
Your trusted ARC superior, Captain Frank Jersey, is alone in his kitchen. He seems to have been waiting for you. You've always found his calm authority reassuring.
Hey you. Hey you. That famous video where John Madden talks about how amazing the Madden series is and how it gets better every year while a ton of bizarre glitches play. Oh, good God, how have I not seen this video? Because it sounds amazing. Scrub list. Let's see. Transgressor's office. Classified level 4-1, clearance only. So remember, if you use the warp pipe at the end of 1-2, and you go straight to 4-1, you can read this right away. So it's not that big of a deal. Target: Adam Schoenbrunn, Deirdre O'Connor, James Hennelly, Swivel O'Leary. Who the fuck is Swivel? Or rather, should I say, who names their child Swivel? This is my all-natural son, Kale. Hello, this is my all-natural free-range son, Kale. He's organic and chemical-free. I grew him by inserting an organic chicken's egg into my uterus and rubbing my tummy with a pure quartz crystal. But there's our names, as well as Brian Avery and some guy named Machine. They left out the sex part because it was dirty. Okay. So these environments are really fucking sparse. Like Secret of Monkey Island, this ain't. There's nothing to interact with. The screen is huge, and all I can do is click on this or click on him. That's it.
Cappuccino, anyone? Maybe some tea with a hit of bourbon in it? You must be freezing after your jog about town in your underwear.
Bill, we figured you'd have heard by now.
I saw it in the scrub team's playback footage. You two kicked some ass. I didn't know you had it in you.
Neither did we. Amazing what surprise and fear can do for your combat reflexes.
We know it's probably stupid to come here, Frank, but we need to talk
Who
to
does he
someone
look
on the
like?
inside who we can trust. We know
He
the
looks
hand
like
might be
somebody.
watching this place.
Screw the hand. I'm an ARC captain. This is the last place they'd look for you. My standing orders are to scrub rogues like you. You know me. I always follow orders.
Why was the scrub team trying to burn us in our bed? Who gave the order? What the hell for? We've done our duty for hand and country. Is this our payback? We haven't done anything.
That's probably what most of the people you feed to the scrubs said.
Those people were sinners, Captain. They deserve what they got.
I forgot. You two are believers in the guiding hand. You thought being reality containment was doing
Those people were sinners. They deserved what they got.
There was some kind of mistake.
Don't play games with me, girl. The hand has something on you. What have you done?
This is
interrogation 101?
this is Christian Judge Dredd right now.
They're charging us with. That's why we're here. You tell us what we've done.
You want to keep me in the dark? Fine. Maybe you don't know why they want you. Maybe you do. Here's what I know. The official charges are crap. Come on. You mean this kind of stuff doesn't trickle down to grunts like you?
Educate us, Captain. Obviously, we need it.
The hand...
Oh God, her face.
...isn't exactly the rule of law. It's not what they charge you with, but the fact that they charge you at all. Officially, you're in violation of the Artificial Realities and Extranuminal Environments Design, Programming, and Transportation Act. You've been accused of dealing in pornographic virtuals involving human-demon coupling.
They said we're skin dealers? That's ludicrous. Look at my case history. I've burned whole libraries of pornographic books and virtuals.
You monster!
Of course it's a framed job. You two are either guilty of something else, in which case I'll take it myself, or you become politically unpalatable for some reason and they want to whack you for it.
So somebody in ARC wants us dead?
Someone in ARC, transgression...
Yeah, Ranger. In the grim darkness of 2095, deviant art is illegal. By order of the Hand. Okay, here we go. Our first conversation where we can actually ask questions and shit. Who's Mr. Beautiful? I mean, other than what I'm sure you call me to your superiors.
Beautiful is one of transgression's dirtiest little secrets. Association with him is as good as a guilty verdict. They accuse someone of running in a narcotics or porn or illegal reality scheme, fabricate a link to Beautiful, haul his ass in, he signs a confession implicating the accused. Beautiful's freed on some technicality, and the accused gets scrubbed, or worse.
Let me guess. Beautiful's fingered us as accomplices in a virtual skin ring.
That's a good guess.
Where do we find this Assyrian scumbag?
He's got a hangout in the back room of a speakeasy called the Interface out in Foggy Bottom.
Oh, please tell me we can go there now. Now that it's been mentioned to us.
He's a badass, and most of them actually are.
Now, here's the thing for me. Why is... Everything has, like, the most generic possible names. The Hand. And my favorite here, Transgression. Amazing. This is some Hollywood quality writing right here.
Then we're finished. The two of us can't fight transgressions.
Best you can try to do is avoid them. They'll try for you again, that's for sure. Still, there might be a way to make transgressions work for you.
It's called The Hand so people can tell you to talk to them. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Guts. Will desperation do?
Not everyone in transgression is the despot hiding behind holy robes. There are some men and women of integrity trying to make the system work. One of them's an acquaintance of mine, named Jean Saint-Mouchoir. He's a compulsive diarist. Makes entries in a voice journal every day.
Oh, his name is
confronting him. You'll have to break into his office, and he has passwords and everything in the system. But if you can break those,
then you can meet up with his cousin, Sim Salabim.
His office is in Sin Central, the transgressors' complex right smack in the Federal Triangle.
His name is Olong Johnson. Anybody else scrubbed that night?
Scrubs were out in force that night, which suggests a sweep, which means one of two things. You're either really involved in something dirty, in which case I'll haul your asses in myself, or transgressions is using one fabricated crime to wipe up a whole lot of undesirables. The question is, why are you two loyal ARC agents suddenly dirt?
Who were the other cherubs? Any pattern to the hits?
You know who he looks like? I figured it out. He looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile. in Street Fighter the movie.
Beautiful hangs there.
That's absolutely who
Tolerant to this point.
our
Finally
lovely
got around to
character
old
we
Eric.
play as looks like. What's our alleged involvement with smut? Well, I mean, we were in Street Fighter the movie, so we know all about smut and also cocaine.
Well, who knows? Transgressions is shadowy in its accusations because it answers to nobody. Virtual porn's a popular setup. They get you for the sexy stuff and for the VR. Not much I can tell you because I haven't worked that turf in decades. Pain in the ass more than anything. Spend half your time busting horny kids and couples looking for a few new thrills.
But beautiful deals in this stuff?
That's not his usual game. Plenty of other demons for that. Stay in touch. Do what I can to watch your backs. Be careful. The hand's not finished with you two.
For you, smut was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. Please, oh please, oh please tell me we can go to Foggy Bottom and meet Dennis Hopper now. Oh, yes! Word Art, the game! The surviving member of the scrub team that attacked Gideon and Rachel faces an enraged Imperator Solene Solux.
Yes, Imperator Solux?
Avert your eyes from your Imperator. You are not fit to look upon me, much less serve me. How is it that you allow those corrupt
What the fuck is
to
this?
take the hand?
Well, we didn't expect anyone else to be in the apartment, so we...
You didn't expect? Did you plan? Did you think?
This is one hell of a budget Mortal Kombat character I'm looking at here. Solene Solex here is like Jax's wife, but like they ran out of budget after they made his beefy metal arms, so they just did what they could with what they had left over.
You with your muscles and your firepower, pistol whipped like a coward. Do you realize the only thing separating you from an ape is an opposable thumb? As for your balls, you
What the fuck are you talking about?
using them either.
He has an opposable thumb too.
Mine.
That is something that people and apes have in common.
Of my sight.
I think I drew these characters on my Trapper Keeper in 4th grade. Oh, God. Karl? Karl Marx, the founder of modern communism? Entrance to interface. Let's
While
examine
many
it.
people have seen demons in the bottom of a bottle, there's no telling from the front of this nondescript building that it contains a speakeasy, which itself is a front for the backroom headquarters of the demon Pazuzu, aka Mr. Beautiful. About the only clue to what's inside is the sign on the door.
Oh, no. The door is a talk icon, which means we have to know some sort of stupid password, which means we're going to have to go like 7 hours into this game.
Dark, bloodshot eyes peer suspiciously out a slot that slides open in the door. The swarthy lids blink slowly.
We're going to have to play like 7 hours of this game to get to the point where we have the password to get in. I guarantee you. That's what's about to happen here. But let's try it.
What is it?
I'll give you 3 guesses and a chance for the washer decking unit.
The password, numbskulls. You want in? You gotta give me it.
The password is right on the fucking door.
Password? You're kidding me.
Nah. You
First
gotta
letter of
remember.
each fucking word. I cannot believe this. If this works, I'm gonna fucking find who wrote this game and I'm gonna punish them. I'm gonna make them fucking brush their teeth with steel wool. Well, that's it. We're done. Unbelievable. There were people here who were like, this could be good. Oh my god.
Well, 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 and who's the next victim?
Wow, look,
I
it's
beg your pardon.
FMV.
This is what you look like now. Wow, they did a nice job. You look great.
Why, Mr. Ashanti, my little heart would be all aflutter if I had one.
Rachel, honey, allow me to introduce Cinna Stone. She's, an old friend of mine.
Oh, really?
No, I just mean we go way back.
Yeah, we used to go way back, behind the barn.
So this is reverse Cool World, is what you're telling me. Yeah, this is uncool world.
I used to see through you. I love you, baby. I'll always love you.
Cut it out, Cinna. This is Rachel.
Not
Schnid's
me,
beer?
What do you know? Walks on 2 legs and everything.
Wait a minute. Gideon, you never mentioned that you two were...
Involved, friendly, acquainted, pals, buddies, amigos. Familiar with the beast with 2 backs. Just good friends who scream in the night. Rock around the clock. What do you know? Here come the daylight kind of friends.
Right. He never mentioned that.
So, Cinna, how's things by you?
Oh, just
Why does he always make that move with his hands like he's, like, trying to ward off trouble? Like,
It's not like I have any choice in the matter now.
I was really sorry when I heard.
oh no, I'm sorry, the other move he does is the thoughtful look. It's either thoughtful look or, hey, keep your dog away from me.
And sent you a single rose.
That wasn't a white rose by any chance.
That's why they want us killed. We associate with
You on the
FMVs.
mailing list?
One of apparently.
Rachel, the woman was dead. I mean, not dead exactly.
It's all right, Gideon.
Sometimes when Gideon talks, his head, like, de-reses.
Traditional sense of the
Like, does anyone else notice that? Like, his head kind of, like, moves slightly and, like, pixelates?
You're thinking, talking.
This one is the thinking. Next time, when he does the, like, stay back animation with his hands again.
About.
Relax, Rachel. Gideon always preferred his women to have some substance. Didn't you, Lamb Chop? He liked them live, too.
So how did they do this?
Oh, he crosses his arms, too.
It must have
I'm
been
sorry.
tough, actually. You work with the kind of ordnance I work with? You always figure on slipping someday. Especially when the tech updates itself every 5 minutes. I developed this droid I'd been tinkering with for years. And every now and then, I downloaded as much of my own playful, sweet self as I could into data. My personality, memories, you name it. Everything. That's me.
Yeah, see, in the future you can do that with a droid, but I'm sure if you want to do that with, like, an Apple phone, you would have to get, like, 7 different conversion cables and...
The last time you saw me. The last picture of me was from a cousin's wedding. I remember wishing I'd brought some plastic explosives with me. The band played satisfaction once too often.
Do you remember what happened?
I like how he has an outline from the bad green screen. No, that's intentional, Spoonie. That's intentional.
Nah, it's all right. I don't remember a thing. I only remember.
That's intentional. It's not at all like a very, very bad green screening attempt.
Like to call the unfortunate incident. I remember taking the assignment.
So what exactly is going on here? Because I have not been able to follow this at all, except that he used to fuck this lady before he was a good Christian Judge Dredd, and now she's like a FMV ghost who tries to put herself in a robot, like that one anime, where the ghost tries to get into the shell. I think it was called Naruto.
Nitro in gel form. Highly unstable stuff. Not for use at home. Next thing I know, I'm coming out of surgery, and there.
You think your partner screwed up?
Oh, it's just world building, okay.
He always was kind of fumble-fingered when it counted, though. I guess it just goes to show you, never mix love and explosives.
Okay, but where's Dennis Hopper?
Friend.
Don't be. I'm a holograph. Go ahead, pinch me.
Who was in on the operation? What was your target?
He was rubbing his tummy there.
You know I would never give up names.
Well, I'm not exactly with the firm any longer.
I also just want to point out that, is it just me, or are Gideon's eyes, like, constantly pink as hell?
But I figured, knowing you,
Like, as if he's been, perhaps doing some sinning of his own?
clear up.
Maybe that's why they're trying to scrub him?
It's an old
Because they looked at his eyes and said, what the fuck? How is he getting away with smoking like 6 metric tons of the devil's lettuce per day.
Kissing in public, even after we've been going out ages, it made you uncomfortable?
Was he like that with you, too? I thought it was me.
Now, he's got his prudish side. And does he still leave wet towels all over the place?
Oh, wait a minute. I think we're getting off the subject.
How'd you like to see him take a walk on the Revo side?
Gideon? That's something I'd like to see.
Great. Why don't you come with us? We could certainly use you. Of course, with my expertise with explosives, I'm likely to blow you up again.
No problem. That's the great thing about being dead. You don't sweat the little things.
Great.
So wait, we've just recruited this person who used to fuck our husband.
Yeah, well, you know my motto. If you can't figure
Her hands aren't even connected. The green screen really is bad. You're absolutely right.
I mean, I knew it was over between Gid and me the first time I heard him mention your name.
Really? The first time? Why, Gideon.
Judas Priest, is it me or did the road just get longer? Okay, ladies. Beautiful must be behind that door at the rear of the bar. First thing we should do is
Ghost X. Ghost X. Woo, dun dun dun. All your exes, they are ghosts now, Ghost X.
Told us about all the xenon of the CFF. We should go there. There's Nick Cannon at Voice of God near the mall, and Dr. Clean at McPherson Square. Jersey tipped us to Moussoir's computer in the transgressions office near Federal Triangle. And he also
This is just talking the game.
Sterling.
Talking the movie the game, please.
Of course, if we really get desperate, we can drop in on our old friends Pap Pap and Anime at their comic shop.
Pap Pap and Anime?
That xenon fellow. On to beautiful.
Pap Pap and Anime. Boo 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 boo! Cinestone Jones your party! Yay! Yeah, you can tell this is the future because of how her electronic video ID card is connected by a phone cable to this is literally a Star Trek tricorder in order to tell you that she's joined your party. Pap Pap and Anime, is that the sequel to Fanboy and Chum Chum? I sure hope not. And, damn you for making me remember that that show existed. How do I get away from the screen? Oh, I have to hit escape. So this I noticed as soon as we walked in, and I was upset that, the cutscene took us away from it. The man sitting on the stairs is wearing a garbage can. Now, from where I'm sitting, this appears to be a man with mutton chops and like little round sunglasses, wearing a tam o' shanter, a garbage can for a top, and then like Duke Nukem 3D's pants and boots. We gotta talk to this guy. He knows all the right moves.
I shudder to ask.
It's a woman?
Actually, I thought we'd do the asking.
I should have known. Investigators. You have that orderly
Oh, see, it's not a tam o' shanter. It's like a...
arrangement where there is none.
It's a mortarboard from college, but it's made out of licorice. Black licorice.
Priest, how do you order it?
Licorice! Oh, black licorice!
The time I tried to get you to talk about commitment, Gideon.
Yeah, well, you blew your chance at that, didn't you? In more ways than one, I'd say.
Blew my chance? Did it ever occur to you that maybe some women feel that they don't have to beg a man to commit to something? Maybe I was secure enough.
Shut up!
Insecure, you tin-plated bimbo.
Will you two knock it off?
Alright. So anyway, what you're saying is you're a fan of this.
Hey guys in the audience, don't you hate it when your wife starts bickering with the hologram of your dead ex? In front of the black woman, wearing a hat made of licorice and a garbage can?
Around you,
Back me up, guys, we've all been there, right?
atomic particles ricochet for no discernible reason. And yet I even this information includes information.
Do you know how we can get a hold of Mr. Beautiful?
Everyone knows that. You just have to say the magic word.
Good. There's nothing random about that. It takes a certain particular word to summon his
The magic
And
word.
not without the possibility of chance occurrence. Much like what happens in happenstance.
The magic word. So get this. The password was sesame, and it was written on the door. Now they're telling me the password for this is the magic word.
Was suddenly to appear at my elbow, for example.
Dollars to fucking donuts, this password is going to be abracadabra, and at which point I am going to jump into the game and just beat all of these people senseless.
You're like aliens to me. I see him all around me.
Why is the hologram a real person while everything else is CG? I don't know, to make it jarring? So that you know that they're a hologram rather than a computer animation?
You would see no more than some petty hood. Not unlike thousands of
Or here's one. Maybe they can't make translucent 3D models. So literally the only way they could do it was by overlaying FMV. I'll bet you that's it. They were too fucking stupid to figure it out.
Mine too. I give up. Thanks for your time, Queenie.
Okay, who else have we got here? We have here what appears to be Kenshiro trying to be an Elvis impersonator. We have a combination of Mo Sizlak and Lemmy Kilmeister. A fembot from Austin Powers. And, level 3 Hobbit. Talk to hard gay behind the bar. You got it.
What'll it be?
Oh my god, his mouth!
Some questions we have.
Okay.
What's wrong with your mouth?
That's my answer.
Sell beer?
We like to keep it simple.
We wanted to ask you about Swivel.
His mouth, though.
Swivel's dead.
We know. You got any idea why the hand would off him?
You don't get it. He's dead.
His mouth is like a white comb with every other tooth missing.
Talking to you about him.
Right. Whatever happened to the friendly neighborhood barkeep that you could tell your troubles to?
He's still dead.
So are we, if we keep wasting time on clowns like you.
He's still dead. This is unbelievable. Let's talk to level 3 Hobbit.
I was wondering when you two would get to me.
What are you talking about, fella? We never saw you before.
I know, just my footprints. And that's only when I got sloppy a couple of times.
Who the hell are you?
Name's Scub Stevens.
Holy cow, Scub Stevens? The man's a legend.
It's George Lucas, yeah.
You're kidding me.
And that, my friends, is voice acting.
Hey, it's me, Scub Stevens. I was wondering when you'd catch up to me. Why is my voice just slowly turning into Barney from The Simpsons? Hey, Homer!
The sign of a good rigger is that he doesn't leave too many fingerprints. In fact, that's how we know what job is yours. No fingerprints, no marks, vert after images, nothing.
From what I seen, if anybody could have given me problems, would have been you two.
I love his hair, by the way.
You're out of the business.
His hair is very clearly like the color gray with like a very large texture of like straw overlaid on it or
Don't
something.
they teach you arc boneheads about famous disasters amongst your peers? I mean, he took out an entire scrub team.
Let's just say you should never try to take a jury rigger and...
Like how the conversation is just recycled animations that end early if the line ends fast enough. Yeah!
All they had to do was...
You know what that means, right? They were trying to save as much space as possible because
They were
this
expecting
game...
to take us out one at a time.
This game, unlike, you know, bullshit games like Phantasmagoria and Ripper and whatever, this game is 17,000 hours long.
Good thing. They don't know where you are, they don't know what you know. There's a bunch of good people that were in your jurisdiction they never heard of. People you laid off of. Maybe some of them could help you.
Yeah, you caught me. I'm bullshitting you. This is probably like, I don't know.
Plus, I sort of owe you two.
It's still probably way longer than it has any right to be, judging from how horrible this is so far. This is probably like several hours long.
It's a slow week. What do you think? You need me?
Sure, let's recruit Scub Stevens.
Great. But don't you have to, like, get your little black bag or whatever it is riggers carry their tools around in?
I'm a rigger, for God's sakes. If you can't make do with stuff on hand, what good are you?
I thought this was a point and click, but it seems to be a really bad RPG. It's like nothing. What is what this is? It's like nothing. There's not really a game here. You literally just click on shit, and shit happens. And I mean, I know that kind of describes a point-and-click adventure game, but, like, there's no adventure here. Click, listen to audio over, like, 6-second looping animation for an hour, and repeat. That's all we've done so far. Let's talk to Elvis Shiro.
Hey, sweetheart, ditch that loser and run with a real man. I got a full tank of gas in the hog, a 6-inch wall.
Oh my god, it's Steven Tyler!
Enough adrenal stimulators to party for a week straight.
Tempting offer, Chief, but I'll pass. We've got work to do.
Come on, babe. What can tall, dark, and depressed do for you that Mind Runner can't? Hanging with me is more than just physical, if you get what I'm saying. They don't tell me...
What I'm saying is, I'll mind fuck you.
Casanova. We're digging for data on Swivel O'Leary.
O'Leary. Funny how a man gets more interesting once he's had his intestinal tract splattered all over a walk-in freezer. Swivel played it cool.
Yeah, funny how that happens. Like, you know,
Mostly
real boring guy, just minding his own business, and then somebody blows his guts all over a walk-in freezer, and suddenly he's a man about town.
Hell only knows where he picked that up. Freaking annoying is what it was. I almost busted his chops plenty of times.
This is absolutely Steven Tyler as Kenshiro in 1992's Fist of the North Star.
That means something to you?
Vocabulum est grale. Ominous venere of genitor, huh? The word grale...
Could you believe... Can you imagine what that would have been like, by the way? If they would have somehow brought Fist of the North Star to Hollywood and cast Steve Tyler as the lead in 1992. I want you just to think about that image. Just get that image real good and deep right into your head. It would have been great. When was the HBO movie made? I've heard of this HBO movie before, but I don't actually remember when it's from. Let's talk to Fembot 5000 here.
You don't look like the type who drinks in a place like this. Not by choice. I'm desperate to earn some money. Know anybody who needs the services of a good forager? Damn right you don't look the part. Why put yourself at risk? That's my business, isn't it?
1995, holy shit.
Services to us.
I told you, it's the money. I need cash to get my daughter out of this city. She lives with a gang of kids that call themselves the Clean Machine. They live near McPherson Square in a tenement.
The Teen Machine?
The Deadly Seven. That's odd. What caused the division? Was it a result of their deck mutation?
Not much we can do about getting your girl out of the gangs, but we could have use for a forger.
I always carry my tools. If you want me to work with you...
Oh, the Clean Machine, not the Teen Machine.
You two help me convince Chastity to leave the Cleans. Do something to show her how empty a life it is, and I'll serve as your forger. Agreed?
I'm just gonna recruit everybody.
Remember our deal now. You have to help me with chastity while I forge for you. Time goes by and I think you're welching on our deal. I'll leave you high and dry.
I don't like the sound of that. Wait a minute. Day 1. So this is timed, I'm guessing. And I'm assuming the more shit you involve yourself in, the harder it becomes to actually win? Huh. I don't know. We're gonna see, though, if the magic word is abracadabra right now. If it is, I'm gonna shit. Oh, I don't even need to know the magic word. They just let me in. This is a good office. id Software Nouveau. I need, hang on a second. We need something for this. Give me 1 second. Oh, shit. I didn't want this one. Hang on. Yeah, that's what I need. Hang on. There we go. No, I just had to get some suitable atmospheric music for this office. This office is a work of art in and of itself. Always heard the lyrics, "Funny dog eat Pepsi," to this song. Funny dog eat Pepsi. I guess. Eat up some a la mode. Having a slice of pie today. Going to go all the way. All down to hell and me, Dennis Hopper. That's a bad thing to say because Dennis Hopper's actually dead. I don't like to say that about people who are dead. Whack the devil over the head of the pool. Now you're talking my language. Can we do... What? We can totally interact at the pool table.
The cue is not yours to take. While my master lives, he'll use your head to break.
Well, that was the scariest thing I've seen all night. And why was that? That was like a mixture of Shaggy and Wallace Shawn. Like, don't touch the fucking cue stick! I need to shut this off. This music is... It's great, but it just does not fit this nonsensical mess. So let's talk to the little squart.
What's this? What trouble have I bought? Have I copped a fate, not in full? Are you heat or scrubs who want me shots? I plead you see, I'm only dutiful. I didn't make the game I play. The one you want is Mr. Beautiful.
You got that right, Shorty. We need to see your master. Now.
See him?
Look at this state of the fucking art animation.
Bones, you dues to pay. I will summon him if I elect, but for me to chant and call him hence, from you the code...
He's animated from the lips down. If it's...
Incorrect, you stupid slob! You have no hope! Go get a job!
Damn, these underworld types are secretive. Vials of silence, passwords, secret handshakes. Now we need a code word to summon this demon. Maybe there was something in that gibberish Queen Chaos was spouting. It seemed like she was trying to tell us something. If we can just remember what she said.
Oh God, please, no. You know what? Just tell me. I'm looking through this insanity. If my drink were to appear at my elbow. I've got it. I know the password. Get ready, gentlemen.
Your brow is twisted. You...
Wet elbow.
Incorrect, you stupid slob! You have no hope! Go get a job!
Damn, these underworld types are secretive.
Damn, these underworld types are annoying.
Now we need a code word to summon this demon. Maybe there was...
Ranger, just give me this password that you have, because I'm absolutely not going to go through that dialogue again. You can't make me.
Your brow is twisted. You look tense. You desire still to see my master. You must give the code to fetch him hence. You're impatient. You want him
Condemnation.
faster. To summon him, you lack the stuff. Give the code or court disaster.
You know, I really do like how they've personified this character, though. Because he's a little pissant demon who just, like, you know, is like the, you know, the footman for, like, this big guy. And he's absolutely shit at everything you would traditionally think a demon would be good at. Like, sinister rhyming and, like, being sinister in general. Like, he's fucking horrible at it. And that's why he's at the bottom of the ladder in hell.
The underworld will part and rend, a fissure up from hell to surface, and beauty rise at the word condemn.
Is this Hopper? No, this is Dennis Hopper! He looks like Dennis Hopper. He's even got the King Koopa hair. Oh my god, he's fucking enormous.
Abonitas, you cowering lick spittle. I told you to go light on the smoke and brimstone and shit when I'm in my human form.
Why is his suit made of circuit boards?
Freaking throat, man.
You find it even harsher as of late. Human heart and human lung. Perhaps you are not one so great. But I speak with too sharp a tongue. As your servant I stoop and crawl.
He's a cyberpunk. I get it.
Oh, listen to you. You're not fooling anybody with the false modesty. Fire up the espresso machine. I want a pot of double stuff ready for me when I'm done with Gideon and Rachel here. Now, I'm going to tell you two, I am not happy. I'm not frickin' happy at all when two of my people are making this much noise. Kicking the crap out of scrub teams in your underwear? How do you think that's gonna play with the Dagos and the Spics and those damn Indians downtown?
What?
I got every mob in this town
What?
handing me money because I've got Mephisto's patronage and a sweetheart.
Is this part of the script, or is Hopper just like hopped up on something and he's now just like having a racist
Every
tirade?
scrub gun in the metro area will be after me.
What is this? We don't work for you. We've never even seen you before.
Don't play games with me.
Dennis Hopper's just saying
With the rackets
things.
these days. Nobody's got any loyalty left. Hey, there's a war here. On every front and on two different planes of existence. I don't need mutiny by my own friggin' people.
We're not your people, beautiful. We're wise to what your sweetheart deal with the hand is all about. We know that you implicate people in crimes that they didn't commit, so that the hand is a cover story for arresting them. Well, it didn't work, pal. We slipped that noose, and we figure you know the real reason the hand wants us killed. We've come for answers, beautiful.
Don't push it, Ashanti. Ask Abonitas what happens when he pushes me too far. He pushes and pushes and pushes, man. And then I have to push back.
And then we go for a ride. Wanna go for a ride? Let's go for a ride. Hey, you want a beer? What's your favorite beer?
Learn the reasons why.
Heineken? Heineken? Fuck that shit! Pepsi Blue Ribbon!
You got rocks as big as church bells, boy. But I'm gonna make them ring if you don't watch your step. A couple of ham and egg grifters think they can walk into my office in my speakeasy and give me the business.
A couple of ham and egg grifters.
You've had the late night kick on your door. The scrub team showed you how vulnerable you are. This planet's brimming with fear, man. I see it everywhere in everything. It's in the sweat of anxious transglobe grunts and lonely
Dennis Hopper, ladies and gentlemen.
with ugly scars taking wicked backhands from husbands. Don't think you're special. You got buckets of fear in you, boy, and I'll rip it out and show it to you if I didn't need both.
This is useless. Let's get out of here, Gideon.
You're not going anywhere. You're still in shock from the scrub attack. It happens to everyone the first time someone tries to shoot them in their bedroom. Trust me, you'll get over it. The best thing to do is plunge yourself into your work. Now, here's what you gotta do for me. You gotta help me with Sanguinarius. That son of a bitch. He's been a stone in my shoe for centuries.
This man is...
We settle all accounts.
I think Ranger's right. He's just saying things. They handed him a script. Okay. And they said, now, Mr. Hopper, here's your lines.
straddling the horse.
And he was just like, having a bad day or something. Maybe like somebody slipped him a Mickey or something, whatever that means. I hear people say that a lot, but I don't actually know what it means.
Poisonous serpents.
And just like he saw like a handful of words that he's saying, but he's filling in the blanks himself.
This horse, man, with my head impaled on his sword, and he's kicking ass all over hell in the name of his master, Belial.
Oh, the Doomslayer! Fuck, guys, this is connected to Doom 2016. In Doom Eternal, we actually get to fight Dennis Hopper's character.
Little minds can't connect the desperate grandeur of a demon's dreams. He wants it all, and that includes my head. But I'll be bum-buggered from this to Dorchester if that gun-crazy
It means they give him one of those Mickey Mouse watches where his arms are the hands of the clock. Well, shit, I want someone to slip me a Mickey then.
Wild's happening here, and we might be able to turn it to our advantage. I never quite understood the conflict between you and Sanguinarius.
What's to understand? There's nothing to it. It's a vendetta. It's hate. We're demons. Hate's our thing, our shtick. Our raison
Hate's a thing, a shtick!
Sanguinarius serves that ignorant, hulking Belial, see?
He's starting to turn into like a Jewish comedian now. It's a thing, a shtick!
I got the upper hand. I had the vision, the brilliance to get connected with humankind's most potent sinners. Genius to take human form and become a player in the rackets.
This is utterly enthralling. For all the wrong reasons. Not because this is like some amazing story that I'm being drawn into, but just because...
They all depend on me for something.
It's insane!
Weapons and blast his way to victory. That's so typical of Belial's cadre, man.
I almost thought he was about to say, that's so typical of Beetlejuice, and I was going to be like, Michael Keaton's in this now? I don't even know where to go from here.
You two proved yourself by kicking that scrub team's ass. And I think you're ready for the big time.
He's ranting, Gideon. He's completely evil and insane.
Well, let's hear him out. He's coming to the point.
Rip Hopper's entire speech from the game and posted on YouTube with no context.
You're going to hell to see what Sanguinarius has got. I want to put a job on that monkey. I'm going to know what he's thinking.
You're going to hell! I'm going to put a job on that monkey.
Meanwhile, I got dozens of buyers working the streets, M50 tanks with uranium-coated shells, automatic weapons with armor-piercing bullets, capillary-piercing sonic devices. Arms race with me, Willie. I'm gonna shut him down. You two are gonna help me take away his edge. I know he's whipping on a trio of high brass that used to belong to...
You don't mean that, it's the cocaine talking.
If we can snatch them out of there, one of them might be loyal enough to steer some Pentagon hardware my way.
What? Stuff it.
Stuff them with broken beer bottles and cherry bombs. And the same for you if you don't get your blank minds linked up with my cycle pump. I want you to bring back as many of those tin soldiers as you can. But look out for Sanguinarius. If he catches you, you're gonna have to duke it out with that helmet head. So you got your marching orders. You gonna just stare at me? Or are you ready to go to hell?
Exit stage left, Gideon. There's nothing in hell that's gonna save our necks.
I don't know, Rach. It's a dangerous hunch, but I think Beautiful's an important part of this mess. We don't have any leads on Earth about why the Hand wants us dead. Maybe we have to go to hell to get the truth.
Here's the drill, kids. I use my cycle...
And I like this animation of Dennis Hopper's character because only in this one does it look like his like upper lip is like rotted away, and like his jaw is slightly broken and his forehead is collapsing. I don't know what the hell happened to him here. Guys, so here's the story thus far. We had a nightmare about hell. Some really bad Geordie LaForge cosplayers tried to shoot us in our beds, but we killed them. Our hacker friend told us to go talk to our boss. And our boss told us to go talk to Dennis Hopper. And Dennis Hopper wasn't here, man. He was somewhere else while we were talking to him. And now he wants to send us to hell. And there's nothing that's going to stop me from clicking yes. I am absolutely going to hell right now. No fucking way. You have to fucking cyber deck into hell? Virtual reality hell? The look on all our faces after playing this game, yeah! Oh, we're teleporting into a Tang commercial from the late 90s. Oh! Oh! Spooky! Fucking look at this! Yeah. Guys, I don't want to make anyone feel old, but do you remember JJ the jet plane? Well, here he is now. Zigging and zagging, forgive me for blagging, but gee how I love to fly. What is this here? This looks like this doesn't look 3D. This looks like a drawing by Rob Liefeld. But it's mine now, apparently. What the fuck is it? Combat Buddy. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, good. I can just... all these guns and shit. You'd think it would be easy to put them in your inventory, but it's not. Laser rifle, hellfire gun. Oh, the serpent gun. And my favorite, the bazooker. Do I even get a stupid helmet? Please tell me that that was a stupid helmet. Oh, it's an explosive charge. I thought it was a dumb helmet. Nerve gas cartridge. What is this? So wait, the government is like these moralistic, like, super Christian dudes, and yet the Pentagon just shipped this demon, all of this? I misread that as Emini anti-air Christ missiles. Nice way to misspell Wyatt in Wyatt Earp. And, Schnauzer bullets. Arp, 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 arp. Hell. Hell is war. Oh, I get fucking swords, too. Hellblade. This is the game of the year now. Can I talk to these dying people?
Don't worry, General. We're here to save you. We're with the front.
I don't care if you're with the Foreign Freaking Legion. Get out of here. You came here of your own accord? How stupid can you be? Evac. Oh,
voice acting.
Sanguinarius is nearby, and he's spoiling for a fight. You'll end up in worse shape than me.
You came here by your own volition? Well, hell, so did I. I love this. This is hotter than hell. If you catch my drift.
Where's Sanguinarius? He's gone.
No, he's not gone. He's over there, going over the latest loot that greedy trader Mangini let him have.
Oh no, the man genie! Okay, here we go, here we go. I bet this is combat.
That doesn't work.
I guess the combat buddy doesn't go on me. So if you go to hell when you die, you can just be rescued from hell and come back to life? Yeah. Pretty much. That's what I'm getting from this.
That doesn't work.
I can't shoot gun at Sanguinarius. I don't know if your sub came through.
Hold on, General. We'll get you out of here as soon as we can deal with Sanguinarius.
Don't worry about me. Out of me. I wouldn't even give him my name, rank, and serial number.
I'm sorry? I hate to tell you this, sir, but you were not wearing a uniform. Somebody just... You were naked and someone started to paint one on you. Quite haphazardly, I may add.
This unique weapon actually consists of the upper body of an android carrying a machine gun. Worn like a backpack, the wearer merely has to face an enemy to elicit a deadly round of fire over his head from the buddy.
Let's talk to this guy.
Humans with guns? Ask Mangini if those guns are gonna make any difference. I'll plug you and gut you.
A demon with military stripes.
And racketeering.
Stuff it, gruesome. We don't scare that easy.
No, but I'll bet you die real good.
How does this work? I have no control. I literally have... There's nothing I can do. It's doing this automatically. So, whoever said that it's probably all the budget went to the combat system, well, you were right. It's so advanced, you don't have to do anything. A child comes from smoking ass. What the fuck was that? What? Let's play pool.
The cue is not yours to take. While my master lives, he'll use your head to break.
So let's talk to Dennis Hopper.
We did your dirty work for you, beautiful. You can pay us back by clearing our names.
Payback? You ought to pay me back, girlie, after all I've done for you two. You think Sanguinarius is the only one who wants me dead? I keep my standings in the mob because they're too afraid to try for me. I show one sign of weakness, one sign I can behead, and they'll be on me like dogs, man, like rabid freaking hellhounds. I need you
This
to,
is just...
good Germans, wait for your orders. Keep your asses out of trouble.
Did he just say, I need you to be good Germans and wait for your orders? I have literally no idea what's going on. And I will say as much. I think they just got Hopper to rant and wrote a script around it. Yeah. I don't think they even... I don't think they even paid Dennis Hopper. I don't think Dennis Hopper even knew he was in this. I think what they did was, like, they went to his house to pitch this idea to him. And, like, they found him with a needle hanging out of him. And they just recorded him saying the shit that he was saying while he was, like, foaming at the mouth. And they just said, thanks, Dennis. And, like, left him there to die. And went off to make their game. Like, this is just indescribable. Dennis Hopper's Fist of the North Star. Is there anywhere else I can go now? Pap John's Comics Shop. Let's fucking go to Pap John's and see if we can meet Pap in anime. Ooh! Somebody please answer for me why this is called Sex Gods 2. And it appears to be somebody in a grungy Shy Guy mask and, like, a psych patient gown. Standing in the ruined remains of a Fallout 4 house. What about this image? Let me ask you, let me rephrase that. What about this image screams Sex Gods 2 to you? What is the sexiest part of this image? Is it the grime? Is it the mask? The runny eyeliner? Oh, you're right. That might be Sex Gods 4. I thought that was just, you know, a really shitty slash, but that might be supposed to be a V. And this is just from Spelunky, the movie. Please tell me that I can talk to Pap, and Pap will talk like fake comic books with me. Please tell me that I can hear all about...
Like you've been reading too many scary comics lately, Pap.
I wish. Hardly have the time. We sell them as...
His mouth doesn't even move!
Which isn't too often lately. The hand has really been clamping down.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, Pap, who I think Pap Pap looks kind of like if you gave John Waters a transfusion of, like, real human blood, and, like, he started to gain his, like, human shape back. That's kind of what he looks like. Let's talk to Anime.
Gideon, Rachel, you two look like I feel. What is it? What's happened? Probably best if we don't give you all the details. Let's just say we're suddenly unemployed, and our former boss has a funny idea about what a severance check is.
You've said enough. If you need a place to hide, you're welcome.
Oh, she's standing by the poster, and it is, in fact, Sex Gods 2.
That's the truth. The way the hand hates comics, you could have turned us in a long time ago, and probably gotten a big commendation.
And all those kid hackers who hang out here. Some of them real cowboys already. We could have been closed down for that alone. Not that it matters. We're practically shut down now, after all.
What you two do here is harmless. Who cares if kids read comic books? I never understood why Ark went after places like this anyhow. What do you mean you're shut down now?
Haven't you heard? Locusts. It's a plague, like in the Bible.
What are you talking about?
Computer locusts. It's like a virus. It comes out fast, and it starts shredding memory the way locusts shred the and all of a sudden, you got no
Computer locusts! The cyber plagues!
Free fall being sucked down into this black hole.
The cyber plagues of Virtua Egypt.
Like them to try and lock up everybody's computer.
They're being coded by a hacker named M0535.
Are shut down now. But I'll tell you, these locusts are something. It seems like a natural cyber phenomenon, a microburst wind shear. Locusts swirl up and surround you, eating everything you summon up to try and get them out of there. Then it creates an info vacuum below you that sucks you down into the pit.
Death of the firstborn meme. So what? The dancing baby?
You're a flatliner for good, at any rate. We're shut down now. We've been sitting around all day with nothing to do except stare at a screen full of jumbled commands. We're afraid to jack in, surf the net, and see if we can get a look at things.
You may not have to jack in. You say you're getting a screen full of jumbled words?
That's it. Just letters. If they're words, it's in no language I've ever seen.
That may be your answer.
It's shuffling through those letters for some reason, and the way it's arranging them may be a clue. One organization may have some bearing on the next.
Oh my god.
Obviously eating every other memory.
Really? That's what we jump to immediately. Oh, something fucked up your computer and the terminal's just outputting garbage text. It must mean something. It is doing it intentionally. It's a message, a code.
Why didn't I think of that?
Because you're senile, that's why. But listen, containment of artificial...
So locusts come out of the computers and kill people? No, I think the locusts are like when you jack in your virtual reality deck. And like you're in the computer, the locusts kill you. Let's look at the computer. Oh, it's an open and shut case of Shrapnetroy right there. And, Schleepwurg? Belpy, Fraxerd, Pliffmome. And all this talk about jacking in makes me want to go for a good old whamk, if you know what I mean. Yeah, this is a code, guys. This is not just gibberish, it's a code. Belpy. Belpy Fraxerd, attorney at law. Condemnation? I don't even... What is this puzzle? I don't get this at all. This is a puzzle in the sense that, like, this is like throwing a bunch of puzzle pieces at a baby and saying, "Here you go, do it." I have no clue what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm assembling here. Arspo, sure. It's not the same as the sesame thing, because that would spell, gwab... I have the answer, but I don't know how you get to it. Please tell me what the answer is so I can take a guess at how you get to it. Like, I hate to be this guy who, like, puts no effort into puzzles, but, I mean, look at this and tell me, how even do you put Imperator? Oh my god! Who would ever? It's the second to last letter of every one of these. I-M-P-E-R-A-T-O-R. It's... Give me a fucking break. And I like that. Locust intrusion terminated. All systems normal. So these locusts, these locusts. I hate to say that. It's like a virus. It goes into your system and tears up everything. Just destroys all the data. You type in the proper word and it says, "Oh, sorry," and puts everything back to normal. Because that's how that works.
I knew if anyone could stop the locusts, it would be you two. What can we do to repay you?
Nothing. Right now. But who knows? We may need your help before this thing is over.
Right. And in the meantime, remember, you're on somebody else's arc beat now, so you be careful.
Don't worry about us. We may be more resourceful than you think.
We may be more resourceful than you think.
Hey, by the way, I think the logos have gotten you. You sound a little sick. You should get someone to solve a word puzzle involved with your sickness so you can get better. Yeah! Dream powder.
I can't give this thing away.
Can we swap out characters? I don't think so, but we can try.
Comics may have been outlawed, but with a wink and a nod, a few places like this have been allowed to operate as long as they restrict their inventory. Things are quiet now, but normally the place is full of kids hanging out and trying to read comics for free.
Comics were made illegal, except when they weren't. This writing is just supreme. Where to next? Oh, sweet. Let's go to the Pentagon. We are wanted by a military organization of some sort. Let's go to the Pentagon. Oh, cool. Check it out. George Jetson walkways. By the way, this is the Pentagon. This is the fucking Pentagon. Did I mention that? Because that's what we're supposed to believe here. That wacky kooky nutty land here is the fucking Pentagon.
Say, I like the cut of your jib. What say you ditch the dame and you and I go ashore?
I don't believe this. The last one to program her must have been a sailor.
Admiral.
He must have been at sea a long time. Let me adjust her. Idiom change. Receptionist. Mature professional. Non-military.
How may I direct you?
Oh, good. So we've changed female Naruto into a personality-less person. Let's go to General Mangini's Pentagon office.
How may I direct you?
I've chosen my destination, but I can't go to it. Isn't Mangini the guy that we just saved in hell? I have not seen Stasis. Not even heard of it.
Ever since the Joint Chiefs of Staff were sent to hell, the Pentagon lobby hasn't been quite the bustling place it used to be. And a lot of the traffic it does get is dragged through, across the floor and on through the airlock doors. Traffic has been further lessened by the fact that these people rarely come back out.
So, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. First of all, we all wear masks, Donnie Darko. Second of all, it's lore in this that the Joint Chiefs of Staff, now, I don't know my government terminology that well. Is that the president and the vice president were sent to hell? Because, dear God. Oh, let's go to Voice of God Radio and meet up with Three Dog. I mean, it checks out with current events. Ah, you sassy McGovern. I see what you did there. Hey, look. It's Three Dog. Coming at you in the capital wasteland. It's Three Dog. I hate myself.
Hey, Cannon, the world can wait. You got company.
No, wait a second. Is that you, Gideon Ashante? Well, then Rachel Brack must be there also. The news waits for no one. I'll be with you. Now, I'm assigning stories. Let's see.
I'm assigning stories with my fucking LED ping pong helmet. What the fuck?
A demon named Morak is elected to the Georgia State Assembly. That's it. Download and assign. Hold the rest. Sorry to make you wait. There's too much news streaming over the lines. Too much happening. Hey, speaking of news, what's the buzz with YouTube? Transgressions put out a wire a few nights ago that had U2 scrubbed. They don't usually make mistakes about who's died. Are you two a couple of ghosts?
No mistake, Nick. They wanted us. They just didn't get us this time.
Wire said you two were running virtual pornography with a demon called Mr. Beautiful. I got 2 reporters on it right now, getting details from transgressions. Planning to run a sidebar on Beautiful.
We got lucky and got the drop on the scrubs that came to do us, but luck won't keep us alive.
Whoa! Something coming over the wire that would have interested you when you were with ARC. A gang of kids in Judiciary Square calling themselves the Freak Beats. They're a bunch of 4th-generation deck babies with a serious hate for anyone associated with artificial realities.
Warrants around the square are rife with outlaw techs.
Let me get this straight now. They're deckers. They're deck babies, which I assume is like the Jim Henson's Muppet Babies version of deckers, which are like hacker types who jack in to the virtual mainframe. But they hate anyone associated with artificial environments, like virtual reality that you would deck into. And what is this writing?
They might put you up.
And I love his caramel apple flavored keyboard, by the way. Oh, and it's arbitrarily day 2 now. Crystal meth is what the writing is. Yeah, it's one way of putting it. Okay, so this was pointless. Unless I want to go talk to the Techno-Luddites. Oh, wait! Oh, guys, let's go to the guys who are trying to kill us. I'm going right there. I'm turning myself in. This game is over. They can send me straight to hell.
Damn, it's locked.
I thought she was coming over here to check it too, so she'd be like, damn, he's right. It's locked. Wait a minute.
It's just a locked door, but nobody knows how to lock a door like a government security agent.
I got this.
That doesn't work.
But
that doesn't work.
It's a glass door. The glass cutter won't work on it. You can go straight to hell. Where are these Techno-Luddites that I was hearing about? They're where now? Oh, Judiciary Square. Freak Beats. We got Freak Beats. We got Freak Beats. We got Freak Beats. Now, I'm sorry, but that is a piss-poor M. Bison cosplay this guy's doing. And I don't even know what Street Fighter character she's supposed to be, but she doesn't look like it.
You friggin' machine! I like jacking out of this bitch!
You aren't jacked into it, dirtbag. You're in an arcade, not surfing the net.
Rach, this place may not be the ideal hideout. We heard it was. I mean, you think these punks could outwit a scrub team?
I'll say, if these kids had dynamite for brains, they wouldn't be able to blow their nose.
They're with ARC! They're with ARC!
Will you disconnect? They're not ARC. If they were ARC, we'd be cranked by now.
Wait a minute.
They're not ARC.
You must have read my mind. You psionic?
I'm a lot of things. You better watch your friggin' step. Even if you are with ARC.
We're with ARC. You're good, kid, but you're not perfect. We're on the lam, trying to avoid ARC, just like all of you Generation Experimental kids. I guess that part didn't get through to your receptors.
Get cranked, asshole!
Sounds appetizing. Probably a good thing I don't know what that means, punk.
You don't know about friggin' crank hour?
Well, kid, here's a novel opportunity for you. Enlighten us.
Julius Krankower. He invented the friggin' Actideck.
Is he here?
He's totally dead, man. Krankower got cranked.
He's totally dead, man. Definitely dead. Look at these fucking jamokes over here. Coming in here when I'm trying to play ball.
Wait till we get his little employee. His blood's gonna be all over the place.
What are you freaks talking about? Man, these Gen X kids give me such a headache.
We're gonna kill him. That's what.
Who?
Drexler. Oscar friggin' Drexler.
Oh, Drexler from Osmosis Jones.
Starting to drool. These two morons don't know anything. Drexler used to work for Krankower at Vesuvius Labs back in the 30s, back in the friggin' Dark Ages. They were making games. Now we're gonna play a little game with Oscar.
Wham! Bam! 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 Oh man, it's gonna be.
That looks like a fucking intense game, by the way.
Found out he lives over by Union Station. We got it all.
It's controlled with two spheres attached to pool noodles, and it makes it makes purple tentacles appear inside of the wiggly dots.
Flying with low grav jet boots. You won't even see it coming. Damn freak maker.
Goddamn millennials and their comprehensible needs.
Wait a minute. You two and the rest of your guys kill an old man for something he did 60 years ago?
What's that supposed to friggin' mean? You think we can't do it? You think we shouldn't? His damn invention made us freaks. Oh man.
Oh man. You just don't understand, man. Oh bastard, man.
People with his friggin' brain.
Come on, kid, let's get out of here. I'd rather take my chances on the street. They don't call these kids freaks for nothing.
No, I think first, give him a little bit of the Cleveland handshake.
Huh, they won't take it.
I'm not trying to give it to him, son. I'm trying to blow him up with it.
I can't give this thing away. That doesn't work.
You know, sometimes you just want to kill a kid in a musty cyber garage. And the games that don't let you do that,
that doesn't work.
Frankly, are not my favorite. This game is fucking incredible because we've been playing this for, I think, 2 hours now, pretty much. And I have absolutely no idea what's going on. If you were to ask me to sum up the plot, they were wrongly accused of selling cyber porn with a demon, and they escaped getting shot. Then a lot of people said a lot of shit. And the most important one made the least sense of all. I think you're just wandering. I think this whole game I've just been wandering. I have no concept of what's happening, of what should be happening.
Fire hasn't changed any over the years, nor has the quick means to extinguish it.
Oh. I see. There's no cyber fire extinguishers. You know, people gave 12-ounce mouse shit. Okay, people gave 12-ounce mouse shit because, oh, you know, it looks terrible and it doesn't have a plot. But you know what? It looked better than this, and it had more plot than this, so... And I've seen people say that this is like a fantastic game. I literally made a joke. Good Old Games tweeted something a year ago, I think, that was like, oh, guys, we have exciting news coming in. It's gonna be a surprise. And, I responded to it with like, oh, you finally got the rights to Hell, a Cyberpunk Thriller? And somebody quickly responded like, oh man, I wish. That game was so good. Really. Yes, Shadow Warrior 2 is free for like the next 30-some hours. So everyone should get it because it's fantastic. So here's the old man that those freaked out millennials were going to kill with their cyber mind powers. Oh, jeez, man! You gonna go knock on us to the old man, huh? Gonna tell the old man that we were gonna freak out his mind, huh? Absolutely.
So, there really is an old man here. Maybe the freaks are onto something.
What's that? I don't know any stick boy, wicked or otherwise. And don't mention history to me. Can't barge in here talking about history. I'm just an old man down on his luck.
Whatever. Maybe you are just some guy, but there's a gang of deck mutants called the Freak Beats who are convinced that you were Crank Hour's right arm, and they're on their way here to get revenge for all their genetic misfortune by killing you.
Damn it! Damn it to hell all over the place.
Yeah, it's gold to them there hills.
Kid.
I've been hornswoggled by them gall-darn varmints.
Or even made it inside of Vesuvius's main lab. I didn't design the stuff. It's not my fault the damn machine corrupted the gene pool.
We can talk later. The Freak Beats are on the way and they're taking no prisoners. Come on, we'll take you someplace safe.
No, I'm not budging anywhere. You don't know how many times I've...
You darn kids and your Facebooks and your Twitch.tvs.
Listen, we've talked to these
Commence
freaks
to
and they're
jiggling,
whacked.
y'all.
Those wicked stick kids got them wilded on getting you. I'm certain they'll try again. You really should go someplace safe, or at least temporarily. I'm gonna write down an address. A friend of ours named Dante lives there. He'll fill you in on what we're involved in and put you up for a while. You'll be safe there. We'll hook up with you later.
You got a deal. Besides, it'd be nice to have someone to talk to for a while.
I forgot to take my medicine today. So the tapioca tasted a little bit purple at the dinner table tonight, if you know what I mean. Oh, you know what they always say? Fog, purple 7, avoid coke, randomize, red dartboard.
Can I go in the purple dimension? Holy shit, I can. Let me tell you, you kids with your fucking games today, you don't know about how much thrill there was back in the day in walking into the purple dimension. The tiny little cars are great. The Cyber Shop and Gang Alley. Roomba, that was more of a Vroomba. I'll see myself out. That looks like a real comfortable sex chair. Like, this woman, she's in, like, scrubs and whatever, but she ain't a doctor. She's here to give you the happy ending. Laser rings, perhaps? Oh. Oh, laser rings were actually copper tubing. I knew that. Excuse me.
What happened here, Doc? You never were much of a housekeeper, but man, this is ridiculous.
Technology assessment finally caught up with me. Sent a goon squad over here to do this.
What now?
What? To jiggle their arm like you're doing?
What's with the questions? You two looking to set me up a second time?
What's that mean? You think we caused this?
Somebody sure as hell punched my ticket.
Not us. We struck a deal with you, and we stick by it. Damn it, we came here to see what you were stalking. We thought maybe you have something that could help us. The hands come down on us, too.
Look, I apologize.
I apologize. I can't stop doing this weird gesticulation. I started doing it 3 days ago, and I can't stop.
Not that I have much left to start with.
After all, I am waving around a serrated pizza blade.
Clock's about the only thing I'm certain will work, and that's because I was carrying it on me. Listen,
it looks like she tried to give herself the Princess Leia buns, but like this started happening in the middle of her hairdo. She just couldn't stop moving her hands around, and the barber was just like, you know what, I can't work in these conditions. Just lump the hair wherever, and I'm leaving.
Nobody'd know you ever had it. What do you say?
Purchased pick lock? Yeah, sure.
Stop playing games.
I wasn't playing games. I wanted to buy it. Was it more than $1,000? Fine, bitch. See if we help you. Let's go to Gang Alley. Maybe they'll understand.
Can I help you with something?
We're investigating a murder victim named Brian Avery. We also want to ask you some questions about Chastity Bene.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about a Brian Avery. And Chastity, well, she's been out a lot lately.
Oh right, it's Cyberbucks, my mistake.
What about here? You in charge?
Well, you might say that. The others seem to... Well, I guess they've appointed me leader.
Well, how exciting for you.
N. Jim Tausta.
Well, I don't know if anything's
That's
really
what the wall
going
says
on,
behind him
but
there.
I think she's got kind of a crush on Dolph Vanity, the Deadly's leader. The thing is,
the Deadlies.
So sweet and
Ooh.
she doesn't know what he's really.
Now there's a tough gang name.
What's your problem with Vanity?
We're the Deadlies.
No problem.
They call us the Deadlies because we're so
If he wants to corrupt young
dangerous.
people who don't know any better, that's his business. If he wants to befoul them and lead them into perversion, there's nothing I can do about it. If he wants to...
We get you, kid. You don't give a damn.
Yeah, the Poopy Pants
I'm sorry.
Brigade.
Not that I don't care, it's just that it's not my place to do anything about it. I just try to lead by example. I mean, for instance, if I knew that Dolph Vanity had some terrible...
I like that he keeps making this gesture like he's smoking a cigarette,
the Deadlies desire,
but he's very clearly not holding a
it just
cigarette.
wouldn't be my place to uncover it.
However, his other hand looks like it might have a cigarette in it. So I think like there's a brain wiring issue with him. Like he has a neurological disorder where his brain is controlling the wrong side of his
really
body.
Sorry that I'm not able to because I suspect Dolph's hiding the kind of information that might bring him down, even break up the Deadlies.
Can it, kid? I'm beginning to understand how a wimp like you got to run this outfit. But look, what's in it for us? I mean, if we dig up some dirt on Vanity, that's great for a power-mad little dweeb like you. And it'll probably make Chastity wise up too. Then if she's dumb enough to fall for your act, that's her business. But there's gotta be something in it for us, if we're gonna mess with those psychos across the alley.
What? What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I don't understand you.
You understand,
Me
kid.
neither.
We'll dig up whatever it is Vanity's hiding if you give us the scoop on Brian Avery. We know you know more about his murder than you're letting on.
I'm sorry. What was his name again? Brian Amory?
I'm gonna have to hit him. Let me hit him, Rach.
Get online, killer. Last chance, kid. Avery. The name's Brian Avery.
Oh, Brian! I'm sorry. I must have misunderstood you. Yes, I knew Brian, but I'm not sure I have what you need. I mean, I'd have to think about it, but I'd have time to do that for you while you're, doing what you said you were going to do about Dolph.
Sounds like we already got a deal. Come on, Rach, let's get started before I have to give this kid a real reason to say sorry all the time.
This array of people. Look at this fucking guy. This here is like bootleg Shredder. That's Chopper. Let's talk to Chopper. Rival gang on the other stoop, yeah.
Don't even come close to me, man. Don't even think about it. I hate it when people get too friggin'
Oh,
close to me.
I'm sorry. This is bootleg
It's like I'm
Sephiroth.
running with the friggin' clean machine. I mean, I wanna blow them to kingdom freaking come.
Easy, kid. This guy's like nitroglycerin. You don't want to rattle him.
I don't know how to break this to your rage, but the guy appears to be rattled already.
That's another thing I friggin' hate whispering. The only friggin' quiet I like is the moment of silence right before ignition.
I think he's a little hard of hearing.
There's nothing wrong with my friggin' hearing, you dumb shits.
We'd like to ask you a few questions.
I knew it, I friggin' knew it. You two have that look that says friggin' enforcement, man, or Revo squad or some shit like that, man. I hate that when I see it on somebody.
You know, it's guys like this that give us professional, hard-working bombers a bad name. You two go ahead and let me stay behind and give this guy a little personalized lesson. I mean, he's gonna blow himself up someday. I just know this kind of guy. He's gonna want to taste it. I know it. So why make him wait? I could do it all for him now.
No, Senna, we don't operate that way.
Yes, we do. I mean, we could.
Believe me, I'd like to. But like you say, he'll buy it someday. Let's just hope he's by himself. Come on, we've got to keep moving.
Look, kid, just tell us what you know about Brian Avery.
And leave all this sick, evil shit out.
Watch it, asshole. I could stick a flyweight filter demo on you and you'd never know it. Delayed motion timer.
Yeah, I could stick a flyway filter demo on you, and then I would turn up the fuzz pedal, and I'd hook you into my amp. And it's you know, it's a classic East Coast amp, you know. It's got a little bit more of a dry sound than the kind you would find on the West Coast, you know.
Supplying me, my enemies, even the cleans with whatever they wanted.
He supplied the cleans with explosives?
Fireworks for a party, that and some other stuff that didn't go boom. Petty stuff, man, all of it. I mean, man, I had to give the cleans a taste of what he really had.
Why is he strumming his bundle of dynamite?
Like that friggin' Chastity thinks she's so holy.
Hey, wait a minute!
No better than anybody else.
This is the same exact fucking model as the Steven Tyler as Fist of the North Star. That's the exact same fucking guy. They just colored him differently.
I could incinerate you before you got anywhere near me.
Back off, kid.
Yeah, back up, kid.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
I can't give this thing away. That doesn't work.
I'm trying to put it back in my inventory, you piece of shit. Who is this?
Well, look what Squeaky Clean Tours just dropped off. On a little vacation to Sin World, folks. Mr. and Ms. America visit the dark side of our urban nation. You guys bring cameras or what? Dolph would make a hell of a slideshow back home to show at the next card club.
I want this voice actor to just go, please.
Gonna make its way to their brain.
This is a woman. This voice actor is a woman who they've slowed down.
See in this guy, kid?
Don't know. There's always the possibility that she's just not real bright.
Hey, who's not real bright? Who are you talking about?
I think you know. And you wouldn't like us to spell it out for you right here, would you?
Yeah, I know who you mean. But keep it down. Any chick that I got something going with,
Keep it down.
Oh. Love and shit. They're the edge, man. I come across looking soft in front of the Deadly Seven. My rep will go to hell.
This sounds like something. This sounds like it was a 12-year-old who thinks he's a hard ass, is what this sounds like. Recorded this shit and then pitched it down to like send to somebody he has beef with on the internet to be like, oh, I'm so tough. Oh, 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 oh.
What are you looking at? Stop staring at me like that.
We aren't staring at you.
Yeah, right. Like this guy's not just staring at my breasts.
That's not really why we're...
It's not like I don't have a sex drive, or that I'm not attracted to men.
Well, Christopher here tells us that you and the fellow across the street had a thing going.
That would seem like a thing to him. He blushes just shaking a girl's hand. Yeah, Dolph and I went out a few times. Pissed everybody off on both sides of the alley.
Her head, that shadow,
Same old story for me.
that shadow is very strategically placed there.
I couldn't go through with it.
Let me tell you why that shadow is like
Maybe I
that.
was lucky. I don't know how anybody up with
Because
a
that head is
SLP.
not connected to that neck.
Look at him, with his chest
Absolutely not
thrust out
connected
and
to
his
the neck.
nose up in the air. God, but he is good looking.
What's those two across the alley?
Dolph's the leader of the Deadly Seven. They think they're above the law. They think they're too good to obey the hand. That's Blood McGrath next to Dolph. Be careful with Blood. Most of the Deadly Seven are poofs. But he's a killer. He's the only one that scares me.
So
Well,
she-
listen, Gideon. If you want to go out later, I'm a safe date.
So she has like red devil eyes and like duck lips and is there one normal human being in this world? Okay. I think the perspective has failed. This is like that Ed, Edd and Eddy where Eddie puts his hand behind the sun and takes a bite out of it. Because, I'm now as tall as this lamppost, and my head is looking at the first floor of this, fire escape. Amazing. Hey, let's go back and tell those freaks that we moved their guy so they couldn't get him. That'll be funny.
You got a problem, Scuzzball?
Kid, you're vibrating like a tuning fork. What's wrong with you?
I've heard the freaks had some weird manifestations, but this isn't quite what I anticipated.
Look, I'm not gonna resolve the gang dispute. There's no way.
Heads or something?
I don't know what they want from each
Oh,
other.
Kid, just relax. The more excited you get, the more you seem to vibrate. Maybe we should talk to somebody else. Where is everybody?
There's a bunch of us around, so watch your freaking step.
Let's move on, Rach. There's something going on around here. The natives are restless.
The gang dispute is done. There's nothing to be done about it. It's not my place to interfere. I am following the prime directive. Where else can I go? Oh, I guess I haven't gone to Aldous Xenon's loft. Oh look, he's an Imperial officer.
Hold it right there. Don't move. Okay, you can come in now.
What was that all about?
He was scanning us. The scanner had a motion stabilizer on it too. Move and it stabilizes you. Stabilizes you as in poof.
Very good. How did you know? You couldn't find those scanners if you reduced this place to toothpicks.
So this guy is Conan O'Brien as Vault Boy.
It just came to me. Weird. I guess it's just something I picked up somewhere. Anyway, I take it Dante told you we were coming?
Yes. You'll have to forgive the scanner check. Standard precautions. Anyway, actually, when Dante mentioned you, I asked him to send you. I thought a couple of renegade archagents could prove useful. Archagent. You ever notice how much that sounds like Archangel?
Can't say that I have.
Dante,
Wow,
you
man.
think you could help us.
Deep.
Oh, there's no doubt we could help you. The question is, are you going to help us?
You said yourself a couple former archagents would come in handy. We can help out. Some.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me.
Working their way through school.
I'm sorry.
Don't tell me you can help some.
Take it easy, pal. Rachel just has a little trouble with the concept of total war against somebody we just quit working for. Somebody we gave heart and soul to.
Well, there's more to it than Solix, but cutting off the leader of a rotten system should help considerably. Snakes rarely regrow heads.
What are you talking about?
You still want in? It's got to be more than shelter in a storm. You've got to help us. I've got an assignment that only someone with a background like yours could pull off. It would involve swooping down and leveling a mortal blow against your former employer, the hand of God itself.
All right, I'm in. I guess I just can't find any more excuses for Solux.
That's because there are none. Which is why your assignment is to kill the Imperator.
What are you, out of your friggin' mind? Solix has so much security around it's suicide to even think about it. Shit, they probably could kill you for thinking about it. Solix probably has psionic bodyguards.
3 of them, to be precise. A reconnaissance that cost us the lives of 2 freedom fighters. We've even heard they've developed something called a resonator shield. Supposedly, Solix wears a device that is programmed to recognize the vibrations of various grades of bullets in flight. The rifling of the bullets
Wow.
through the air with a detectable.
Get this, guys.
The
She
device
wears a
emits an
thing
aura that
that can
matches the
tell
vibration,
her
thereby disrupting the flight.
what kind of a
slowing up the
bullet
so
has
much
been fired
they
at
literally
her.
Bounce off the wearer. In any case.
Oh, excuse me.
True or
And
not,
then it will make them bounce
that
off
kind
of you
personal
because magic.
security is why we're not going after Solix.
Wait a minute. I thought you said...
We're going after Solix's car.
The Selena Zine? Come on, it's gotta have security every bit as tight as the protection around Solix. And even if you got through to it, wouldn't they scan it for every type of demo device imaginable?
They've put most of their effort into guarding the building the car is in. They figure if the compound is secure, the contents are secure. But there's a lot of business in and out of that building. Getting past the initial security shouldn't be impossible. From there, you've just got a team of 24-hour mechanics to outwit.
Here's the really crazy
As
thing.
for the device, take a look. It's a homing mechanism.
I've been
not a
streaming this for like
bomb.
2.5 hours,
The
and I have
bomb
done
comes later, when the car is in
practically
motion
nothing.
and occupied.
Still, they'll detect it
I've
right
had,
away, even if it is a tiny little thing.
I think 2
They'll find it
interactive
long before
conversations,
Solix
maybe
gets anywhere
3.
near.
Look again. This thing has an anti-scanning shield.
I had one combat situation that might as well have just been another fucking
no
cutscene.
demolitions, and it emits no radio waves. It's virtually
I
undetectable.
think the thing that pissed me off the most is this is supposed to be spooky, it's supposed to be about hell, but we went to hell, and frankly, it was like whimsical, and we were there for 5 minutes.
Resonance impactor, a
The
smart
scariest thing thus far
homes
has
in on
been
the particular
Dennis
frequency
Hopper,
of this little Hummer.
because Dennis
Wow,
Hopper is
what
just
a good
scary.
deal. All we have to do is go
Take
out
that,
and
take
get
away the
ourselves
creepy
killed for the
3D
resistance.
Dennis Hopper, and just
Actually,
show me
probably
Dennis
tortured,
Hopper
then
reading
killed.
that,
And in return, you'll...
you know, in front of a microphone, and that would be just as terrifying.
You think you could just sit around our various safe houses and twiddle your thumbs? You want to be safe and secure, you've got to help us topple the androgyne. No one will ever really be safe as long as the hand of America.
He's right, Rage.
You're just
Besides,
stumbling into
we
side
know the
quests
old
that you know very little about prior to having to do it. Yeah, but here's the
Whatever.
thing.
Hell,
Before
you know,
I had a
kill
chance to
Solix,
stumble
and I
into a
finally
side
find out
quest
what
when I was
sex that
doing
character
the
is.
main quest. Absolutely the main quest, because it was the only places I could
For whatever
go.
it's worth,
This is what was
you survive,
happening too.
and I'll bring you to
Click.
Senator Burr.
listen to 7 hours of dialogue while an animation loops over and over
My
again.
orientation for years. It won't be the end of the struggle, but it will be the beginning of the end. It'll bring us that much closer to freedom, and it will rejuvenate the entire movement. Good luck, archangels.
Give me the device, Xenon.
It's right over there. And you know where the Selena zine is, the garage at the Pentagon. Good luck.
Okay, so now... That's the bomb, I take it? No, it's a homing device. Not a speak and spell. You might think that pressing those buttons might make it go A, E, C, W. Should we even trust this guy? He has a huge skull on his wall. Yeah, well, maybe the Imperator has, like, 2 skulls on her wall, you know? It's all about proportions, you know? It's all about context. That skull... Maybe, I see horns, maybe that's supposed to be a Varg Skeletor, and he just likes Joel from Vine Sauce. In fact, look, that's a little V. That's totally a Varg Skeletor. This guy just loves watching Joel on Vine Sauce on this collapsed computer here. And he drinks a couple of beers while he's doing it. I mean, hey, I can't fault a man for that. Yeah, he's the Robert. He's the cop. He is the Robert cop. Okay, you know what? Let's go back and see if Dennis Hopper has anything new to tell us. Before I go plant this bomb, or not bomb. I keep saying it's a bomb, but it's a homing device. This is the year 2095, so at this point, if Joel were still streaming, he would be... Joel was born in 92. So he'd be... He'd be 103. I could see Joel still streaming at 103.
Hey, do you guys remember when I found the Granddad? I had Jello today. Hee hee ha ha.
How much do you know about Satan? This is a question. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not even going to watch him respond to this. I'm just going to picture that this is just me asking Dennis Hopper, what do you know about Satan?
What do I know? Shit, I served the guy, man. You know what kind of shit I'd get in for trashing the big kahuna? Huh? I mean, we're talking the master of evil here. I respect the hell out of that guy.
Such as?
Well, how about this whole scouting thing?
Scouts? As in Girl and Boy Scouts?
Sure. See, I'm thinking long term.
What?
This whole troop thing could be a gold mine. You got a network of kids across the country.
So wait a minute. Now Dennis Hopper is talking about how he wants to turn the Boy Scouts and or Girl Scouts into a network of, like, Satan Scouts? This is batshit insanity. Mr. Beautiful is the reason to play this game. But nothing else in this is worth it, to me. This is. Tell me about the Imperator.
So what do you know about the Imperator? There's gotta be more than what we hear.
No shit. I think it's easy to say that you two are pretty much clueless on any subject.
But then Solux did actually turn some things around for this country.
Boy, you really buy all that propaganda shit, don't you?
What? It's true. Solux did do some good for the nation.
Oh yeah. He also made sure he twisted the whole checks and balance concept into his corner. Solux controls every facet of the government.
Wait, Solux is a man?
Passed to your local
No, wait a minute. Solux is not a man.
Cleaning up dog shit.
Solux, they showed us. That was like the lady with the shitty robot arms.
Solux controls more.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean, Solux controls your life, your laws, the friggin' air you breathe. Solux, in a way, also controls the fear.
The fear? Fear of what?
That's it. That's all I'm saying. I probably, said too much already. Man, am I stupid. Stupid. Well, looking at you two, I guess I'm not that bad off, but damn, I almost cut my own throat, man.
What? 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 What's the word on Mephistopheles?
Mephisto? Listen, I work for the guy. What do you want me to say? You're not going. The best thing to do is plunge yourself into the world.
If you're not going anywhere, the best thing to do is plunge yourself into the lungs? By that point, Vine Sauce is seen as like Groucho Marx. That's gonna be weird. It would be weird to be like 100 and have like everything that you ever thought was funny is like, oh grandpa, let's get you back to the home. I can just imagine my grandson doing the Charleston. To make fun of me doing the Charleston. To make fun of people in the 30s doing the Charleston. Several layers of irony deep down in that mine. Is this another Fist of the North Star character?
Hold on. Be with you in a second. Oh, these ribs. I love these ribs. They rip up my stomach, but I love them. Let me just wipe my hands here. Don't want to get sauce all over your papers. Now then.
Is that fucking Germa?
Parts delivery.
Is this fucking Rats movie?
Front with a load of axles and exhaust systems. Where do you want them?
Parts? What? Axles? I don't know.
He's the biggest rat who makes all the rules.
To get in here. And I don't care if you're bringing me axles or 30 pounds. Let me see your pass if you got one.
I'm your biggest rat who makes all of the rules.
Yeah? You from the Polish sausage place down the street? Think you guys take long enough to deliver a couple of lousy sandwiches? We're starving down here. Garage 16. We need an XF 5700 limo down at the Watergate. Pronto. Over.
No, we're here on official business.
I see you've already been snooping around the place. Sector 7, do you have a hover van service and ready? Over. Listen, what's your business here?
I'm gonna just abruptly end this conversation. And I'm gonna just walk into this next room. What? Nani?
You gotta have a level 4 pass to get in here. Let me see your pass if you got one.
Oh, look at that. I got the forger to just somehow remotely make me this level 4 pass.
You know, you gave me a pass, and now you can pass.
Yeah, what's up? I got my hands full of vacuum tubes here.
Vacuum tubes?
Got a report on
vacuum tubes.
A VR emissions unit. Are you kidding?
For a car.
Like someone who's looking to get set up with the Prince of Darkness or what?
In the future.
Listen, I don't mess with nothing that's not regulation. I'm strictly by the book here. I got my hands full just keeping this thing running.
Well, we just want to take a look. It'll just take a second, really.
Listen, I've taken this thing apart and rebuilt it more times than I care to remember. What would I need with unauthorized tech to cut corners? I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. I'm just putting this homing device on the car right in front of this woman, and if she's got a fucking problem, she can bite me.
Huh. They won't take it.
Listen, don't mess with nothing. Now get the hell out of here.
That doesn't work.
How about I just kill her?
I can't give this thing away.
Nope. As always, the game will not let me do that.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I can't give this thing away.
So I got a mechanics creeper. That's apparently what that's called. I would have just called it like a rolly boy, but that's a mechanics creeper. How about I just pour some glue on this woman? Hey, lady, if I let you huff this industrial grade glue, will you let me tamper with the car?
They won't take it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Oh, wait a minute. Her lunchbox. I see. So I put the homing device in the lunchbox. No. So I put the explosive in the lunchbox, so when she opens her lunchbox, blows up and kills her. That's not it. Dream powder?
They won't take it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Ranger, can you use your magic powers to tell me what the hell I'm supposed to do here? I'm assuming I have to tamper with the lunch or something, but, like, I can't do anything with this screen up.
That doesn't work.
Oh, I know the lady's name, which means that I'm gonna talk to her again.
Hey, do you people have jobs to go to or what? I work for a living. Now get the hell out of here.
Matt?
Hey, do you people have jobs to go to or what? I work for a living. Now get the hell out of here.
Oh, get the fat guy to page her. Yeah, okay. See, Ranger, that's why you make the big bucks. And I am just some sort of a carnivorous squirrel. We'd like to have someone paged.
Listen, I've dealt with you guys before. I don't have time for all your bureaucratic bullshit. If you know who you're looking for, I'll page him for you.
Oh, what the... I thought it would give me a list. Ranger, what's her name? It was like JoBeth or something. JoBeth, Susie Q. Home fried goodness. JoBeth, Susie Q. Home fried goodness. Joe Boyle. Oh, is she related to Lance?
Let's check the roster here. Name doesn't ring a bell.
Check again, old man. You know, a blot on your record for uncooperative behavior with the Bureau doesn't fare well when, say, you're in need of a government service.
So I'm dealing with a couple of ball busters here. Fine. Joe Boyle, get your ass to the dispatcher's office. Over. Now, if you don't mind, I work for a living.
This future government is so fucking incompetent that I can hardly believe it.
That doesn't work. Okay, the homing device is planted. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go back to Aldous' place. Let's lead the people who will be tailing us from here straight to the guy who gave us the job and then say, it was him.
Incredible job, man. We'll have to wait and see if the device works, but you've gotten it hidden on the Selenazine. In the meantime, it's time for you to meet Senator Burr. You're one of us now. Go to the British Embassy. It's in DuPont Circle.
Okay. Now we get to meet a British guy, and I frankly can't wait to hear his voice, because I bet you dollars to donuts that the British people are going to sound real good.
Oh, hello. My name is Mrs. Carmichael. Bob's your uncle, fish and chips.
It's better than I ever imagined. They have what appears to be a robot butler who's designed like a suit of armor. Is that really what that is? Please tell me it is.
His flesh is so real, so human. But then there are those machines in his abdomen. It's monstrous.
Way to not show me what you're talking about.
Yeah, Charles, your specs, please.
I am a Charles class multi-server unit. My hardware is powered by 400 megahertz of...
I am a sad sack, and I'm just getting over a cold, and the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So, wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ash.
Spawned from new corporeal's Genesis genome and grown in a hothouse near Federal Center. Wetware incubation occurred over 7-month period. Quality assurance tests completed. Current diagnostics, major organs, 73% efficacy.
He's the amazing Torgo bot.
Possibly precancerous polyps along wall of large intestine. Organelles, 89% efficacy.
This game is just fucking with me at this point. No one needs to know any of this. It has no bearing on anything about the cancerous polyps growing in his intestines. Who cares?
That's enough, Charles. Thanks.
Dare I ask for the list of services?
Don't think so, Charles.
Go ahead, Charles. I'm curious.
Selected services catalog for Charles Series multi-server unit. Last upgrade, December 2048. Selected list, areas of specialty, auto mechanics, cosmetology, epistemology, heating and refrigeration, palmistry, and wok cookery. I am a licensed EMT. Language proficiency, major European, African, and Asian tongues. Dialect upgrades available.
African, European, and Asian tongues.
With assimilator modules.
So basically all languages on Earth.
Variants. My lexicon processors are fashioned from a mech cortical tissue matrix for rapid adaptability. I am a skilled raconteur, programmed with fictional superstructures, symbols, imagery, and themes particular to dozens of cultures.
Some other time, Charles. We've just met, you know.
That is literally the least entertained I've ever been by a video game. I would have rather been like jamming a spoon into my cerebral cortex through my sinuses. Who is this fat sassy gentleman here, by the way? Does he have a mechanical mohawk? It kind of looks like he does. The Man with the Mechanical Mohawk by the author of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Let's talk to this lady with the excellently sculpted butt. Must be Tracer.
You've gotta be kidding me. That can't be what it looks like.
Can be and is. What's the matter? Never seen a meat before?
I've never been this close to a living one before. Their skin's real, and yet the machines... Look! The control panel rises and falls as he respirates. Doesn't he spook you?
Not me. But maybe that's 'cause we're sort of family. Did my fetal time in a fecund 5085.
You look fine. Any negative side effects?
What do you remember about your mother's womb? Do you recall how that affected you? Hell, I've got time-elapse film of my gestation.
Yeah, I remember reading about it. Science makes war on motherhood. That was the feeling, I think.
The spookiness of this game comes from the fact that you will never know what's going on or what's coming.
Knows what he's doing in the embassy commissary.
It's kind of insane that this game is like a moment in time. Like, by which I mean, every instance of a moment in time that this game takes up seems disconnected from the moments before and after it. Like, it feels like nothing ever happens that is connected to anything else. The fact that I went back to that guy's place and he, like, acknowledged that I did the thing just felt like, what?
Charles is over 68 years old. His hardware hasn't been upgraded in 50 years, so it's clunky, and his organic tissue is aged. But you're not so bad, are you, Charles?
System memory and processing speed functioning at 89.4%.
Charles, no!
White blood count is normal. No.
Charles, stop!
Illness to report.
Freaks the hell out of me. Solix may be evil, but I can't be sorry it put the meats on cold storage. I mean, just look at this hideous thing.
And who's this charming gentleman?
So you're Shante and Brock, the rogue ARC agents who've got the five fingers shaking like palsied old women.
Yes.
You got it, Chief.
By the
You're doing
way,
your job.
I'm Steampunk. Have you ever heard of it?
Did they check
It happened one day when Goths discovered Brown.
Hand them. Any weapons were stripped of ammo. Senator Burr wants to see them.
You make one false move near the senator, and I'll kill you.
We're on the same side, hard guy.
I don't know that. I just see a couple of ARC agents standing in CFF headquarters, and I get suspicious about how a couple of narcs took out a scrub team.
I thought we passed our initiation when we helped Xenon set up Solix.
I want him dead. Now, how do we know you haven't tipped Solix about that homing device you put on his vehicle? Xenon's too trusting. So Senator Burr, for that matter. I'll be watching. You should remember that. Through the door on the left. Lucky for you, your fate is in her hands and not mine.
This is incredible. This game's script was just a transcription of a lunatic rambling. Yeah, basically. I honestly don't think, like, I'm wrong when I say that, like, they ran into Dennis Hopper on a binge of some sort. And they were gonna pitch a game to him. And instead they just recorded his dialogue for the game from him just, like, having this meltdown. And they just kind of, like, filled in. They built around it. That's what this feels like. Ah, good. Another big, empty fucking room that nothing will ever happen in. Oh wait, except for 6 hours of dialogue.
This looks like a command center, is that right?
Good eye, Chief.
You're working on a Lex 6000? Little dated, isn't it?
Casing's from a Lex. I got the insides cranked. It could probably handle a deck if there were anywhere in cyberspace worth going. This kind of hardware isn't easy to come by. The Brits pony up what they can, but the Hand limits tech transfers even in here. Just a matter of time before the Hand stops respecting diplomatic immunity altogether.
Is this a multi-disc game? If you can believe it, no. It's not. It is a single disc, and the single disc it came on said it had 2 other games you could install. So this is like an FMV light game. Again, you can see where they've cut all the corners in that every animation is like 6 seconds long and just loops awkwardly. And the fact that all the FMVs take up about maybe like 1/12 of the screen when they're on.
Whatever it is, ask the Senator. She runs the show. I just work here.
Where's the Senator? I came in this room to find the Senator. I thought you were the Senator. Who's the fucking Senator then? Oh, the Senator's in the door. I thought the door to the left was the exit for some reason.
Mr. Ashanti, Ms. Brock, Alto Xenon has briefed me about
your mouth
midnight visitors. Never trust animals that eat their young or a government that shoots its own people.
Right now, we don't have a lot of trust left for anybody, Senator.
You've proved to me that you have
your mouth, though.
For now, at least. I'm going
Can we talk about your mouth a little bit, because it's
desperate people.
It's not right.
There is something you can help me with. Something that has divided the front's leadership for years. It involves missing comrades. The current effort to strike at Solux are by no means our first. Our most ambitious and perhaps reckless attempt occurred a few years ago, when 15 of our finest agents undertook a guerrilla raid on the Pentagon. Acting on intelligence from agents we have on the inside, the attack force was to infiltrate the Pentagon, make its way along air ducts and secured hallways to the Imperator's sanctum, and kill it.
But something happened.
Okay, so wait a minute. The Imperator was first like a woman, then the guy referred to it as a man, and now she's referring to it as an it. So this Imperator, you know, be as it is that the Imperator is like this head of this like super religious Christian cult thing. But they're gender fluid. They're forward thinking in that respect. Backwards as hell everywhere else, but forward thinking on that one.
Confirmed dead by Vanders before we lost contact with him.
You figure the Hand is holding them prisoner? Maybe in hell?
It's possible. I'm among those who think we should not give up hope of rescuing them until we know they are dead.
Corpus delicti, eh? You're the boss. Why not lay down the law?
Because my staff is divided over the issue. Because I haven't people to spare on what is probably a futile effort.
But
a feudal effort, you know, like fiefdoms and what have you.
Gravy.
You get the picture. As you fight to save yourselves, I'd like for you to search for evidence, on Earth or in Hell, of the attack team's fate. In addition to Vanders, the unaccounted for commandos are Harold Balk, Lena Gordon, Vic Tavaleo, Mick Malone, Claudette Simeone, Francis Robinson, and Chet Vilthoff.
We'll do what we can.
Report to me whenever you...
Yeah, I'll memorize that entire list of like 14 operatives.
Against Solux and against Hell.
And you know, I also got to find out about Brian Avery, and I got to find out about P-Dog. And, you know, P-Dog Jr. is constantly coming in here and being like, you know, where'd P-Dog go? Where'd P-Dog go? And I don't know how to tell him that I don't know. And now I have to solve that mystery, and it's like, Jesus. Hey, let's talk to our best friend again. Let's hear him say more words.
It'll take a couple of meg of text to sell me on this thing. I still think he's hideous.
Oh, sorry, Charlie. She doesn't mean it.
Yes, I do. Don't apologize for me. This thing doesn't have feelings.
Yes, don't apologize for her. I don't have feelings, unless you want me to.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha. Guys, this game just goes on and on. Look at how many locations there are that we don't even have yet. There's the Watergate. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 or 6 places that we don't even have like the ability to go to yet. Considering I have like absolutely no idea what's going on, like I this game could take anywhere from like another hour to like another century. I don't know. I don't know how long this game is. Frankly, it's freaking me out. We're almost 1/4 through this walkthrough. Oh, God. 1/4. Only 1/4. I'm sorry, only almost a quarter. I can't do it, guys. Like, I really don't know, like, if I can. Can I see who the writer is? The Manos, the Hands of Fate of adventure games. Yeah. The Lawnmower Man 2 of adventure games. A script by John Antioni, Dennis Johnson, Laura Campo. Okay, but were those really their names, or was that a code I was supposed to look at, where the second letter of the first name and the second to last letter of the last name alternatingly spell out that Dennis Hopper actually wrote this? Like, I don't even want to... Spoonie said way earlier, like, rip the speech from Dennis Hopper and just upload it to YouTube with no context. I want to do better than that. I want to rip all of his audio out of the game with no video context at all. And just upload it to a black screen YouTube video called, like, Dennis Hopper is out of his mind. Let's go for broke. Oh, look, it is the Super Michael Bros. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go with the Super Michael Bros. I know that's Scott Shust, but that font makes it just look like Soot Shust. Game Tech Quality Assurance. Should those people, like, really have used the word quality? I don't know, man. I mean, it is of a quality. I would not say a positive quantity of quality. Credit song In the Depths of Hell, performed by the Heavy Skies. Good God. Special thanks to Peter Brandt. Play it back to Preacher Man when he called. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, I'll press 1 now.
You know, I think this whole scouting thing is a good idea. You know, the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts, all these eager young kids lining up, waiting to just kind of do someone's bidding, you know.
Mr. Maledictum. Damn. I'm sorry we didn't get to meet him. Oh, look, you could go to the Watergate and there was a character named Deep Throat. Wow. And let me guess, Deep Throat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gary Burton, the guard eating ribs. Now, he was the MVP. David Haddock. Winky O'Brien? Like, I'm sorry, but that guy had to get the crap kicked out of him in school every day. His name was Winky Goddamn O'Brien. I am sorry for that guy. But also probably would have been beating him up in school. We're getting out of here, though. Yes, I'm sure that I want to quit. I've never been more sure of anything. Alright, well that was Hell, a Cyberpunk Thriller. I thought from the themes that it would be a little more spoopy, but Really kind of wasn't. And I'm kind of bummed by that. Anyhow, I am really freaking hungry. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the stream for a little bit, but I'm probably going to be back shortly. I'm just going to take a break and get myself something to eat. I may or may not have something here that I want to eat. If not, I'm going to run to the gas station and get a snack or something. I don't know. Anyways, we'll be back, and I will do something else spooky. Something hopefully far spookier than hell was, because turns out hell, you can look right into the face of hell, and honestly, it's making goofy rhymes at you, and wearing a Cyberboy, and then Dennis Hopper just gives you like the fever dream dialogue, and it's like, man, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit.